Morning, people. Happy Friday. It is the 15th of December. Welcome to TDA, the day after, your favorite news platform and the home of popular culture as defined by the culture. And I'm one of your lovely hosts today, my royalty.
And they call me E-Man, the pro-black activist, TDA producer and news analyst, melanin jam-packed.
That is right. How is everybody today?
Can't complain, man. You know, as always, can't complain.
As always. Love that.
Complain. Yes. How are you?
I'm good. I'm grateful for life. Grateful it's Friday.
Good.
Grateful Christmas is next week. It's wonderful.
What day is Christmas?
It's Sunday, I think. Hold on. Because I like when Christmas is on a Sunday because, no, it's not. It's a Monday.
I thought so. I thought last year was
it's a
Sunday.
Monday. Because it's when Christmas is on a Sunday is the best thing because we get Monday and Tuesday off as bank holidays.
I thought he was going to say it because we don't have to go to church.
No, I go to church. I definitely go to church. But my church have a Christmas service anyway.
Oh, is it?
Well, I'm not going to this year though.
Why?
Because I want to have a lazy day. I told you guys I'm having Chinese Christmas.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because I don't want to lift a finger. So the only thing I want to lift a finger to do is maybe make myself like some yam and egg. I've had yam and egg in ages. It's a heavy meal.
Yeah, it's true.
A heavy meal. But I literally just want to have a lay in, like actually lie in my pajamas all day, watch films, that kind of vibe.
The yam and egg, did you put butter on the yam?
Butter. Some people do put butter, but no. Traditionally, you don't put butter in your yam.
So you're just eating yam and egg? Where's the flavour? Is it you're gonna put salt in the egg?
Yeah, but it's not really an egg though. So basically, it's like an egg stew type of situation.
Oh, so it's stew.
No. Type in yam and egg stew. Nigerian yam and egg stew. I don't know who else does that. But I don't make egg stew though. I haven't cracked it. But I just make an omelette. So I have like peppers and onions and, well, that's it. Peppers and onions. And tomatoes.
Yes.
But there's a way you make it that is just so, making me so hungry. The first one. Yes, egg sauce, that's it. So I only had that when I go to Nigeria. Oh, that was so nice when I went. Gosh. But typically, this is what a typical yam and egg looks like. I might try and do this actually. But I'm so picky with eggs.
Why?
I can't just wake up and eat eggs like that.
Oh, is it?
Like I have to want it. So even me talking about it now, I might wake up in a day and not want it. Because the thought of eggs make me sick. No, like the thought of it it's like dairy for me.
Okay.
So I can't just eat an egg out of nowhere. It has to be intentional.
Okay.
But yam and egg slaps, man.
Do y'all buy yourselves presents?
I do. That's the most expensive present of all.
I don't think so. Unless I'm just using it as an excuse because I want something. Like, let me justify paying this for this. But not really. I don't have in mind to buy myself something.
But I treat myself all year round, so. But Christmas, I will, I do it. This year, I haven't thought of it. I haven't thought of anyone's presents yet, to be honest. Like, I'm just drowning in work. So I really haven't thought about it. But typically, what did I get myself last year?
You take your work home with you?
I work from home. I'm a remote worker. So my work is always with me.
No, you said you're drowning in work. So
Yeah.
you haven't thought of what you get people for presents.
No.
So aren't you only supposed to work during the hours in which you're supposed to work? Do you work outside those hours?
Well, yesterday I did. I was working at like 8 p.m.
So you do take your work home with you?
Yeah, but my work is always going to be at home with me because I'm doing that. But I'm always doing stuff as well. So the girl is just busy, man. Now I'm working on the weekends now for something else. So
you're working? You're doing your midweek work?
No, not on the week. I'm doing something different. So I'm doing some like training course. I'm doing some studying now on the weekends.
Yeah.
Only for a little while, for a few weeks, and then that's it.
It's a secret.
What's the secret?
What you're doing?
From the people.
Yeah, because I've realised I shared a bit too much after the conversation we had the other day. So I'm holding all the way back now. Sorry, people know way too much about me. I don't like that. But so typically I will get myself a Christmas present, but I haven't thought about it. Because even my niece and my little sister, I need to get them something. And it's my nephew's birthday 3 days after Christmas. But I haven't thought about any of that.
So what, your niece going to get 2 presents? Or just one?
I just get one. Because they're going to Dubai as well. So I'm not really seeing her on Christmas Day. I'm going to see her on her brother's birthday. She get one present.
Okay.
My nephew, he's 2. He's turning 2.
Yeah.
He can't count yet. he gets 1 present. But I reckon from next year, he can start getting 2. He'll get a Christmas Day present, then he'll get a birthday present. His birthday 3 days after. How lucky.
What do you think about getting those small, tiny children gifts every year and on their birthdays, knowing for well that it's not going to last or they're going to grow out of it? Or
what tiny
children? They see it, they just dash it.
What tiny children? Babies?
And toddlers and, yeah.
Like how old?
Toddlers and then up to 5.
What do you mean, what I think about getting them presents? They need it. It's a season for them.
No, but obviously I'm projecting, right? Just imagine my nephews and nieces, right? They got bare people who like to dote over them.
Yeah.
Right?
Them kids are raking it in. This is a great time for them. I feel like.
And there are times that Susan and Stephen were like, can you stop?
I was thinking, and they're cute as well, you know. So when people are coming, they must be thinking, guys, they must have a meeting. The older brothers having a meeting thinking, guys, this is the season. Get your cuteness on. They have
to be stored somewhere, innit?
Yes. So basically, yeah, my sister-in-law has said we're not allowed to get her kids toys anymore. Yeah. Because she said it just causes a nuisance. So if my mom insists on getting them toys sometimes, because she's like, oh my gosh, this thing does this. So she's like, okay, thank you. So when we go to their house here, the kids unwrap it. As we're leaving, she gives it back to my mum and says, you can store it at your house. Yeah. Because we've got no storage space over here.
Yeah, and then they just open it up.
Yeah.
And just look at it. They go that, wave it for a second, and then move on to the next one.
Yeah, they do.
And it doesn't get much use until come birthday, here you go, here's some more stuff.
No, but I think with Christmas though, like, because they got multiple presents, like, they can't spend an hour per present. So the excitement is that I've got multiple. Let me see what's in all of them, and then they play with them. If you get them nice things, if you're getting your nieces and nephews shit presents, that's why they play with that shit. If you get them nice presents that they want, they'll play with it after opening it.
So you guys are cool if you get them presents and they only play with it on that day. They're not interested in it after that day.
Then I need to set
Are you buying them presents for you?
No, I'm buying them presents. I ask them what they want. So if they don't play it,
if they don't play with it, the ones that can't even talk to you.
Oh, yeah, but you get them what babies want, innit?
Oh.
They play with it. You just know what babies want. You would know. Like my nephew, he loves dinosaurs. I'm not gonna go and get him a drum. The kid likes dinosaurs. He likes. Do you know what I mean? He likes. So because I know what he likes. I know he likes Baby Shark. Oh crap! I know he likes Baby Shark and stuff like that as well. So I will get him something that I know is his interest, so it wouldn't be abandoned. But if it is abandoned, that's the L I've got to take, and I've got to step my game up next year. Because kids have a lot of, like, especially if you're in a family where there's bare adults and kids, they get a lot of presents. Like my niece and nephew are going to get presents from each of us. My brother has 4 sisters. That's just on his side. Then his wife has 3 siblings. And then they've got like other aunties and uncles who just like them. They've got their grandparents. Hella presents.
And then
lot, man.
It's a lot.
The giver gets a bit vexed when the child doesn't react.
You're talking about yourself.
I don't buy presents for them.
Why not? You get the money.
No.
You're the money uncle.
It's my presents. It's the present.
Kids ain't got time for that.
I'm telling you, they do. But
they want your presents. They don't see you like that, though.
I'm a unique case. Don't worry about that.
Give them some TMB match.
That's what I'm giving Simeon, but he's asking for what he wants, to be honest.
As in he's telling you, I want a hoodie, I want this.
Yeah.
Love that for him.
Yeah. But anyway, so the giver, like they try to get the biggest and best, right? And they compete with each other. I'm talking about a certain amount of individuals.
Yeah, clearly.
Specific individuals of a specific gender.
Yeah, they ain't got time. I don't try to outdo my sisters in the presents and stuff like that. Like I don't have time for that.
And then
it's a waste of time.
And then you could you're looking at them. I do that and I look at them to see like what happened when it is a particular child.
Likes other presents.
They're fuming.
The alpha fist. Yeah, I feel like Christmas should be really about kids. Like adults, not so much. That's what's the cost of living, and you are aware as well. We're all being taxed the same. So, yeah, I feel like it's more about kids there, to be fair.
Yeah, definitely. At a certain age, it's kind of like birthdays as well, though.
Yeah, but I always feel like people should always celebrate their birthday. I feel like a birthday is one thing I like. If I meet somebody that doesn't celebrate their birthday, I'm just like, oh, why is that? I want to look into that. But say it's like but then if it's, I feel like birthday is something to, even if you don't celebrate, don't make a song and dance. I'm not really for making a song and dance. That's why solo trips is not my new thing. I'm trying to plan my next one. But I feel like you should at least be grateful that you've turned a new age because you could have died. And we would be doing remembering today. So whenever I meet people like that, I always make it a point to let them know you could be dead. Stop being ungrateful.
Excuse me.
I do.
When I tell you I don't celebrate birthdays, you get vexed and say...
No, but I know that you're grateful for life.
Every day.
I'm talking about people that, like, there's people that hate birthday. Like, they curse the day they were born kind of vibe. Like, I just hate birthdays. You don't like a song or dance because you don't like the song and dance. And I get that. That makes sense. But there's people where it's like, they just hate their birthdays. Like, you don't like the song and dance that comes to a birthday, but I don't think you hate your birthday. People hate their birthday. If you tell me you hate your birthday, then boy.
There must be some underlying crap.
It's something there. And sometimes it's sad. I think sometimes it comes from like how people have treated their birthdays before, that kind of stuff. And I can understand it. But even then, I just think there's a lot to be grateful for.
It's interesting. The take is interesting. Only because isn't one allowed to feel or not feel whatever they want about their particular born day? Of
course they can. But I'm also can feel what I feel about your feelings towards your particular born day.
That's crazy.
Never have. I wouldn't force somebody to be grateful, but I will point out the fact that you might not want to be taking this for granted because you're not always going to have it. I don't like ingratitude. I don't like people that are ungrateful.
It does not how you're living it is a bit crazy.
Not necessarily.
How do you know that they feel ungrateful about their born day? It's because they've communicated it to you.
Yes. You think I just go around telling people, oh, why do you hate? What do you think I do? My reaction is coming to people that have told me they, like...
How does that manifest?
What do you mean?
How do they tell you that they
Conversation. We have a conversation about it.
And what do they say?
Just like, oh, I hate my birthday and da-da-da, it's just another year and da-da-da. All like very flippant about it. And I'm like, oh, you know what, like... But then you're alive. Like, you know, you could die. I don't say you could die. I just say... It's a blessing to bless with another year. Like you could, there's people who are not as old as you. Do they identify blessings in their life in other aspects? I don't know, but I don't think you necessarily have to have had a blessing today for you to feel blessed. I think having life in itself is a blessing. That's you though. I know. That's why I said I. I didn't say we. I said I. Yeah. Singular. It's interesting. Isn't it? It is. I'm agreeing with you, okay. Yeah. What's that in your hand? Is it Vaseline? No, it's lip balm. Okay. In winter, this is the brand to use. Next week is Christmas, isn't it? This is lip balm.
The week after.
It's real quick. Yeah. So all the Christmas conversation we've had, you're just deep in it now. Only just deep because I just looked at my calendar. I'm like, what? Next week, yeah. Next week, Monday. Crazy. That is crazy. It's not feeling like Christmas. The year is gone. I stopped feeling like Christmas when I started getting older. Because again, there's no, like, we don't have little kids in my family like that. It's only with the little kids, like my niece and my nephew. But then, because they're in their house, that's where they do, their parents, they do all that elf stuff and the elf is breaking in and there's dust there's like dust all over the place. The milk is half drunk. The carrots is half bitten. They do all of that. Wow. My brother and his wife. Serious? The big guy. My brother is a proper, like, he's a great dad. You know that big guy that does those videos? No, don't you dare. Don't you dare put him and my brother in the same sentence. Don't you dare. Don't you dare put that black man that loves to get validation from dancing for white people in the same category as my Nigerian king brother. Don't you dare. So what I meant... No, they're not even in size. They don't even look... I didn't even mean that. He looks like the type of guy that does the elf stuff. No, he does not do it. He dresses as an elf. They just sprinkle a bit of baking flour all over the place. That Negro dresses as the elf. Wait, they put baking powder in the kitchen and stuff, like a trail? Yeah, so you have to do the whole elf broken and whatnot and and write a letter and all that stuff. They probably go in for the kids, you know. Even like that, what's it called, the tooth fairy.
Cool, man.
My sister-in-law actually tell him off. He's out here putting £20 per tooth. She said, "Excuse me, you can't be giving her £20 per tooth." It's crazy.
You know, Stephen and Susan have they give their children like money for things like chores and stuff, and then they can decide what they spend the money on. For example, if it's very silly, last time we went for a family meal. Yeah, I remember if I told you.
I think you did, yeah.
And
so he was questioning about TMB, wasn't
it? Yeah. He was there talking about his empire.
I love that for him. And you know how much I love little kids that talk like that. Like
that's how it should be, man.
That's how it should be.
Them from that early.
I told you even Candice Braithwaite, yeah, she's there filming live. Her husband is there, the other kid is there, and her daughter was looking at her like, "Oh, one day all this is gonna be mine," and she was just like, "Amen, amen," because that's how it should be. Like
exactly
to have that level of excellence in your children, where this is what they know success, they know like. They know that you have to work hard for things. Big up him, man.
Yeah. So I think there was either a starter or a dessert. Can't remember. I think it was a starter that he really liked, right? And he polished it off. And then he's like, Daddy, can I have another one? And obviously Stephen knows that there's a main coming, right? So don't fill up on the starter.
On the starters, yeah.
And then he's like, no, don't worry, there's more food coming. And he's like, I
already know where this is going.
He's like, can I use my money together?
He said, if money's a problem, I haven't got this. Kids are too funny. And the way they're quick to do that, my little sister tries to do that sometimes. And mum was like, no, it's not about the money. You're not allowed. That's so funny, man. That is too funny.
Yeah, so it's those little moments that I think I can identify what would bring me joy if I had children.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if it is that those moments are plentiful.
They're not. They're not. Because you know what's so funny? It's funny you say that because I can't remember what I was talking to you the other day, but I was saying how like when I see sweet things like that, I'm just like, oh. But it's never like that pushes me to like, I can't wait for that one day. I can wait. Like and I get to see that with my niece and nephew, my friends' kids. Best of both worlds.
I think Stephen was even phased. Like he didn't find that giggle worthy.
No.
Because those kids loved him. You
better think, shut up, man, you're not using your money. And you better think, oh, that's so lovely. Yeah, it's always it's always other people's kids. Oh no, other people that think people's kids are
100%,
the sweetest.
100%.
Because you know who you're living with, boy. And it's like, boy, take her then. Parents are always quick to say that. I'm like, oh, it's so cute. They're like, I'll take her. I'm like, all right. It's sweet, man.
Every parent wants a break, man.
And every parent does deserve it. I don't know how people are parents like consistently. You don't have a break. But that's why communities and stuff is important, man. But that's why I'll be here, man. I told you, so drop your kids to me. We'll have a great time. Have a gay old time. What are we doing? Oh yeah, headlines, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so our first headline. Germany's federal prosecutor said in a statement on Thursday that 4 alleged Hamas members suspected of plotting terror attacks on European soil have been arrested by German and Dutch authorities. 3 people were arrested in Germany and 1 in the Netherlands on suspicion of planning attacks on Jewish institutions in Europe. Hamas is classified by the US, the European Union, and other nations as a terrorist organization. Reacting to the news of the arrest, the German Interior Minister Nancy Faeser thanked the German and Dutch police authorities, stating that it shows that our security authorities are extremely vigilant and act consistently. She also said that the protection of Jews is our top priority. We use all constitutional means against those who threaten the lives of Jews and the existence of the State of Israel. The German Justice Minister, Michael Buschmann, also thanked the authorities for the successful investigation, which has contributed to ensuring that Jews in Europe can continue to live in safety and peace. Next headline, and European leaders have decided to open EU memberships EU membership talks, I should say, nothing's been confirmed, with Ukraine and Moldova and to grant candidate status to Georgia. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky hailed the decision made at a summit in Brussels as a victory for his country and Europe. A spokesperson for Charles Michel, who's the president of the European Council, said that the agreement was unanimous. Hungary has long opposed talks starting with Kiev, but did not veto the move. Prime Minister Viktor Orban left the room momentarily in what officials described as a pre-agreed and constructive manner, whilst the other 26 leaders went ahead with the vote. He then distanced himself from his colleagues with a video message on Facebook, and this is what he said: the EU membership of Ukraine is a bad decision. Hungary does not want to participate in this bad decision and therefore stayed away from the decision today. Mr. Zelensky was delighted by the EU's announcement, and he went on to say, this is a victory for Ukraine, a victory for all of Europe, a victory that motivates, inspires, and strengthens. Ukraine and Moldova applied to join the EU after Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February of 2022. Can you imagine, next year, in a couple of months, it's going to be 2 years.
Since what?
Since that Ukraine-Russia war.
No way.
Crazy. Just in a couple of months.
Damn. And it's still going.
Yeah, they're still doing stuff over there, man. Silly people. And the last headline, the Russian President Vladimir Putin has said that there will be no peace in Ukraine, imagine, until the Kremlin realizes its goals, which remain unchanged after nearly 2 years of fighting that has sent tension soaring between Moscow and the West. Speaking at a year-end news conference that lasted more than 4 hours and offered him an opportunity to reinforce his grip on power, Mr. Putin gave some rare details on what Moscow calls its special military operation. He dismissed the need for a second wave of mobilization of reservists to fight in Ukraine, a move that has been deeply unpopular. He said that there are some 617,000 Russian soldiers there, including around 244,000 troops who were called up to fight alongside professional military forces. He also went on to say that there will be peace when we achieve our goals. Victory will be ours. This way he kept repeating. Victory will be ours. So yeah, we'll see what happens, innit, man? But that's it for the headlines.
Sorry. All right, let's get into what you're saying topic of the day.
All right, people. So today's topic of the day, it's going to be somewhat lighthearted. And this was sent to us by our good brother, Mo, from Senegal.
Mo.
Yeah,
Like
man.
Mo.
He's a serious guy, man. I really like his
Where does he live?
Senegal.
No, he's from Senegal, but he lives in Barbados.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
I would have
Yes.
sent him something if it is that he lived in England, to be honest.
Mm.
Yeah.
I
But
must say, aren't you from there? About
I'm Trinidadian.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, man. He basically, well, to be honest, he's got another topic of the day, but I'm gonna leave that for next week. Yeah, I think that's a really good one. But today's one, he asked the question: what makes people funny? Everyone's obviously got different opinions.
Some of
and
us have
whatnot.
it, some of us don't, baby. It's just born this way.
But
Okay,
what
that's an
makes
interesting one?
yeah, and like let's just say I guess there's two comedians here. What makes you laugh at one person, maybe not the other?
A few things.
Mm.
If you're doing a stupid accent like Michael Blackson, I can't stand. I don't know. Do people actually find him funny? Actually, when I think about it,
Americans. I think
Do
it's only,
they
I think
though?
it's only black Americans, you know.
yes, actually, because he does all the African foolishness. Yeah, so I don't find people that do African accents funny at all. Not even in the UK. I hate that era of comedy. Only person that does it, but he's not really doing. He just channels his inner uncle is A Dot.
Okay.
A Dot is different. A Dot is just because it's not forced, and he's not doing it to be funny. The other people, I'm not gonna name them, but you know who they are. It's like they put it on like a mocking way, and I don't think that's funny because that's how your parents speak. So there's that. Maybe I guess what they joke about as well.
Okay.
Like, yeah, so whatever the comedian will be saying, like whatever their content is around about, then that's fine. I like stuff about like life experiences. Like me and my friend, like that's why I like Kevin Hart. It's like it's always about stuff that he's done. You know, when he goes to the park or when he goes to Disneyland and someone's fainting on the right. I don't know, that stuff like that, yeah. If it's not too hard to think into. Sorry?
I would like to watch a Kevin Hart stand up.
Live.
Yeah.
He is good vibes live.
Not live. I don't do concerts and stuff. Just to find out what people are saying.
He's so small.
No, like I don't. People say he's a funny guy.
Yeah. Well, mute. Fair enough. So with Kevin Hart, I really like Kevin Hart. I really like Kevin Hart. I wouldn't say I've got like my favorites of his. And I went to see him for which one was it? I can't remember which one it was. A couple of years ago. I think it was before COVID or maybe it was, I don't know. My years are mixed up. But I remember like when I was there, it was funny. But when I watched it, I found it funnier. But I think it's because of the production after it had been like produced. Then I kind of found it funnier, I would say. But but I like Kevin Hart anyway.
I like Kevin Hart, but I think I liked him earlier in his career.
Yeah, when it was,
I think now it's a bit too
for it.
forced. Yeah, now it's a bit too forced. And I think a lot of his comedy is much more the silly type of comedy.
Yeah.
Making a lot of noise and stuff that
theatrical.
stuff that doesn't really take much brain power.
Because you know what it
disrespect,
is?
but you know what I mean?
I think that sometimes with comedians, they're like, once you blow off something here, it's so hard for you to redefine yourself.
That's exactly it.
No one's trying to, everyone wants him to say, all right. Like, sir, say what you need to say. Do you get what I mean? So I feel like you have to kind of, you end up in this kind of box where this is now what you're known for. Like, even like someone like Dave Chappelle, he has to be controversial. People are not paying you to hear when you took your kids to the park and you slipped and fell. They want to hear what you think about this particular social injustice or social issue and stuff like that.
As in no.
As in always. Well, I never watched him back in the day.
He's a storyteller supreme.
But actually, yeah, he does tell stories, doesn't he? He always has his story. It always ties up at the end where he was talking about in the beginning and stuff. Yeah, that's true. Actually, maybe he's a good example. But there's just certain people like I can watch Chris Rock in movies. I've never watched a Chris Rock stand up, and I would never watch a Chris Rock. So he looks annoying as heck.
Serious?
He looks annoying as heck. Because for me as well, he's very like. You remember? Did you ever watch Madagascar?
No, I've not seen it. You know.
So he's a zebra. Every time I see him on the stage, he's like a zebra. Yeah, I just see Marty in him, basically. So I just can't. He just looks annoying. If you look like you're loud before your mouth even opens, I just can't.
Do you find him funny in films though?
Yes.
Okay.
Like I really enjoy Chris Rock films.
Okay.
But I've never watched a stand-up. Because I'm just like, I just don't think it's going to be where I really want to go to.
You know, I think Chris Rock is like, in a weird way, he's almost like a blend of Chappelle and Kevin Hart. In a sense that he will have some intellectual stuff in there, but also very silly comedy
stuff in
as
there,
well.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you like those type of worlds, you might like him, man. Because he does a lot of shouting too. But I think I'm not too sure if it's his latest one. You know the one where he's talking about being divorced and yeah, that one.
Oh, it's calmed down a bit now.
yeah.
Divorce will do that to you. Divorce will do that. Will humble your ass.
But that was good. I think that was a good one.
Okay, I might actually, I'll give him a try. I've got a lot to do over Christmas period, so I'll give him a try for that.
Where do you rate like Jamie Foxx?
I've never watched a Jamie Foxx stand-up either. But I just think he's one of those guys where I just think he's stupid talented.
Yeah.
Like he can sing, he can dance, he can rap, he's funny. But I've never actually watched a Jamie Foxx stand-up. There's a lot of people that I'm like, oh, you're a comedian. Even like I wouldn't watch a Tiffany Haddish stand-up.
Yeah,
I've watched it before.
Yeah.
She was loud. And I don't mean that the way people say white women are loud, so, hold on to your thongs and shit. But with her, it was just like, again, I didn't find her like, it was funny bits, so I didn't find her funny like that. I find her more funny in movies.
Yeah.
So any film that Tiffany Haddish is in, I'm going to watch it. But as a stand-up, I'm not going to do that.
It's a lot of work being a stand-up though.
I can imagine, because honestly, I can't imagine like telling a joke and people just looking at you like crickets.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy.
There's another guy I started watching, he's very controversial, so people might cuss me for this, but he's a white guy, his name is Matt Rife.
Okay.
I think it's funny. He's actually come to London. No, he's not come to London yet. Emily was saying he needs to come to London, but he's funny. But like he does like real time. So you know those ones that improvise kind of vibe.
Yeah.
I feel like he probably comes up with material as well, because I watch him mainly on TikTok because I haven't seen him a full set. But like, say something happens in the audience. Like one time, some guy But his humor can be dark as well. it can go so dark, so funny, so quickly. So it's like some guy passed out, at his show, or like had an aneurysm or something like that. Something. And they had to get paramedics up there and whatever. Then he was just like, oh, like, is everything okay? Oh my gosh, because he does care about, like, people in the audience, being well and whatnot. But then after that, he just makes jokes about it. Well, at least he didn't die kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, stuff like that.
See, that was my next question, yeah. Do you feel like most of comedy is or I should say, most of the things that we find funny is at the expense of other people?
Jokes are always at the expense of somebody. But I think, for me, I don't feel like comedians should be censored, but I think there are certain things that you shouldn't say. Like, you shouldn't joke about essay, shouldn't joke about... when I think about it, even imagine I go into a comedy, watching a comedian and they're joking about bombs being thrown in Palestine. Do you know what I mean? That's just like a bit...
What if you try to make it...
I disagree. Not wholeheartedly. Let me land, right? I believe that, for me anyway, if you're able to take the most heinous thing and spin that into something that brings humor, laughter, and levity, fantastic comedian. Fantastic. For me, comedy is supposed to be the greatest distraction or the healer of social unrest and
all that stuff.
Yeah, all of that kind of stuff. So if it is you're able to do that.
But you know what it is though? A lot of people aren't able to do that. So what it leaves is that you don't even... Because I feel like if everyone in the room is laughing, not because the camera's in the face, because what you said is genuinely funny, then you've done what comedy is meant to do, distract. But sometimes you get... It's like, ooh... yikes, not that. But then you don't get the yikes because people are trying to be woke. Because think about it, these people have been laughing since they've been here. So they're really in laughter mode. Everyone's relaxed. People are sipping on their drinks. Like, everyone is in laughter mode. Yet somehow you said something and they're like, that's a bit awkward. So that gets a bit, moments like that, it's like, oh my gosh.
Do you feel like that sometimes because people care about what other people think? So let's just say, for example, I don't know, you go to a comedy show.
Yeah.
It's the white guy you're talking about. He's funny, Yeah. And it's maybe you and another friend that's black, right? But then he says something that I guess some of the white people in the crowd would think black people will find offensive. And because they see you there, they're like, ooh.
I was going to say, I think you should use a different example because white people be laughing at hella black jokes. Hella black jokes, laughing at all the N-words being thrown. I'm like, oh, what's funny, Susan? What's really funny? But no, I don't think it's that. I just think sometimes it's like, ooh, like that just was not, that was just not tasteful. Do you get what I mean? It's just like, that is just so cringe, what you said. I feel like it makes, because sometimes like you can find something funny, but and then you can think about it in hindsight and be like, actually, that was a bit much. But then if someone says something and it makes like your body automatically is like, oh, that you feel uncomfortable straight away, I feel like because that shit wasn't funny.
Does that happen frequently though? No,
I wouldn't say frequently.
I mean,
there's somebody I need to talk about today on Word and Road that was making jokes about her son's Willie. And even that was just like, ooh. Actually, we could be in comedy. I'll talk about it, skip because there's a lot of foolishness in Word and Road anyway. But basically, so the lady from Abba Elementary, Janelle, Brent, the principal. So basically, her name is Janelle, not me thinking Janelle Monáe. Janelle, one second, y'all. Janelle James, that's such an easy James, that's an easy name. Janelle James. So basically, she's got a stand-up on Netflix, I believe. I think she's got a few on there, I'm not sure. But anyway, she's got one and she's talking about her son, But I haven't watched the full special, so I don't know whether there was another conversation beforehand or whatever it is. But she basically, I felt like what she was trying to say was basically her son's growing up in it. But she basically said her son's got a big penis. And she said that is like a penis that needs to be paying bills in this house. And some people were like, oh, that's disgusting for you to talk about your child's genitals like that. And she basically mentioned and said how like he used to be so small. And she's like, oh, like that's true. Oh gosh, it's gonna make me cringe saying it. Oh, but she basically said how like, oh, that's one of the joys of being a boy mum was
what?
Basically, she said when he was younger, because she okay, it's making me cringe so much. She was basically, do you know what? No, I'm not even going to be, actually, no, there's the full clip, because there's a clip on Twitter, but it doesn't show that part. That part is such a, like a 2-second thing. But she basically says how, like, he used to be so small, like, obviously as a kid, but also he was a little dinky, like a little, you know, the little words people have for little penises and whatnot. And it's like, it was like a little, you know, like playing a guitar. And then she was like, you know what I'm talking about. It's like, and then she was like, oh, one of the best things about being a boy mum. It was like, oh.
What's one of the best things about
Don't make me say it. It was dark. It was dark because people were like, "What the hell?" But it's funny because that part was like the last 2 seconds that the clip didn't really catch. But people were more outraged at the fact that she was talking about her son's penis in the first place. I said, "Yo, didn't we hear the last 2 seconds?" Yeah, man. So she's getting cooked. She's getting cooked. I don't know. I think rightfully so.
But even something like that, yeah. Obviously, I've not seen the clip in it, but based on what you're saying, like, it just seems like it doesn't seem like it's the craziest thing in the world, though. Like, it's not offensive. It's not.
Yeah, but you know what it is though? It's kind of like the same way when Kevin Hart had that COVID, the one he did in COVID, and she's made a statement. No, she hasn't. My bad. So basically, when Kevin Hart did there's a special he did, like a very, very private special, and he was talking about his daughter being a hoe because she liked more than one. So basically, he said his daughter told him about a guy she liked at the start of the week. Then at the end of the week, she was like, no, I don't like him no more because I've got another, like, this another guy, And he was like, oh my gosh, my daughter's a hoe.
It's the one in his house, isn't it?
Yeah, the one in his house, yeah. People were cooking him. So, like, I feel like maybe when it comes to kids and certain things, like when it comes to, like, placing adult issues on kids, that's what makes people feel uncomfortable. I think with Janelle's one, it's like, obviously kids get sexually assaulted and stuff like that as well. So it's like, why are you talking about your kids' genitals like that? But I just saw that, I mean, until she said the whole guitar thing and being a boy mum and crap, I think what I was hearing her say was more like her son's grown up very quickly and she didn't clock. Because she said he was just walking around, he was just naked. And she was like, wait a minute, excuse me? And she was like, that looks like you need to be paying some bills kind of thing. So, but again, it's comedy, innit? So, I don't know, man. It's awkward.
But yeah. Well, I guess it is one of those subjective things, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? But do you feel like if somebody asks you, why do you think God gave us comedy? Yeah. What do you say? What would be the first
keep
thing?
saying God gave you things. The other girl that was saying God gave her is a Christian BBL. Same flow.
Crazy though. But then again, but thinking about
it's not Christian BBL. You're a Christian who got a BBL. It doesn't make the BBL sanctified. That is not a holy sanctified BBL. If anything,
even with holy water,
all is vanity. So I was looking at her like, girl, that might be a sin. We say if God,
like, why do you think God gave us comedy?
I think the heart of man is wicked. I think man gave himself comedy. Because if you think about it, comedy is sometimes the things people say is wicked, you know.
100%.
Because it's always at somebody's expense.
But is it really?
Most times.
Because it could be, I guess, because
whatever the joke is about, there'll be someone who is like that, or can relate to that. So it's always at somebody's. For the most part, it's at somebody's expense, unless you're reacting to something, and that's different. But if you're doing a comedy stand-up and you're talking about like dumb people, you're talking about short people, you're talking about tall people, you're talking about fat people, you're talking about disabled people, whatever you're talking about gay people, black people, Chinese people.
Yeah, it's true.
There's always somebody that's.
I guess it's always something that you observe, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
And I guess a lot of the time it's things that people that's directly linked to that person or what that person has done. So it's kind of linked anyway to linked. People.
But I don't think that should be, because I think human beings are funny. If you're ever in a place where you can just observe people, that's one of my favorite things to do in this life. Just observing my environment, observing people, observing interactions. People are hilarious, but they don't even know they're hilarious. But the reason why they're hilarious in my head is because I'm laughing at them. Do you get me? So someone's always got to, unfortunately, be at the brunt of it.
Do you feel like sometimes, like, because you just mentioned laughing at people,
Yeah.
Like how thin is that line between laughing at somebody and laughing with them?
No, the line is,
Or is it not?
it can be thin sometimes, but it depends. If you know, if we're laughing together and then you can now tell I'm laughing at you, well, the line is disappeared. So the trick, is to stay on the other line and not let people know you're laughing at them. Because then you're protecting their feelings. They're none the wiser.
What you know? Obviously, a lot of, especially like with social media, we're seeing a lot of people blowing up over like doing bare different things. Yeah. Who in I guess recent years would you have said is the best, and you feel like their success is like, nah, you are really a hidden gem. You are so funny, and I'm so glad that social media is here because now we know someone like you.
The first person I thought of was Victor Kunda. British guy, but he's more, he's gone to that modeling now as well. He's so beautiful. But, so he's diversified. He doesn't just do, but he used to have funny videos. But his videos are so, they're so normal, but so funny. Like one time he was doing some like, you know how hippies, like just doing like a hippie lady who was singing some songs, but it was like a normal song, well, it was a song that was trending at the time. But it's just the way he executed it was just absolutely hilarious. And like one time he was doing like this white girl who just failed her past her driving test. And it was just so funny. I feel like him, I'm glad that social media did what it did for him, for his career. I can't think of anyone who started off, but who's actually in comedy, like full-time comedy. I can't think of anyone.
Ben, what about you?
Maybe Drewski. But I don't follow him and watch all his stuff like that though. But I know that he started with social media, innit? So, and now the opportunities he has is different.
What's the name? Is it Mulder Comedian?
Oh, Mo Gilligan, yes. Because it's after the whole couple of cans stuff. And he was doing comedy and then lockdown actually. I think pre-lockdown, lockdown. Was when his content blew as well. And now he's selling out the O2 and stuff regularly.
Crazy. Michael Dapper as well, isn't it? Or was his different? Okay.
I don't find him funny. Sorry, there's just no point. The camera was on me. Brent knew exactly what he was doing. I don't find him funny.
Yeah, and even Mo's type of comedy isn't really for me.
Oh, Mo Gilligan.
Yeah, it's not for me. Especially now that he is. They've taken him. Yeah.
I hear you.
See, it's funny you said that. Yeah. You see, when you say obviously they've taken him. Yeah. Do you feel like comedians consciously make an effort to water down the material, or do you feel like
I think
maybe it kind of, not to be bad, but it kind of exposes that they don't necessarily have the range, and when they do try to do those other things to be more appealing and commercial.
No, I think your agent lets you know that we're trying to work with Gucci. So, but if you could turn that down a little.
But if like everyone knows you for a particular thing, why are you trying to change people?
I want to pay my bills. Respectfully, being Instagram funny.
But that's what got you signed.
It got me signed. However, I've now got to look beyond just this audience that I've been catering to. My audience is bigger now. So I've got to appeal to more people. And so sometimes to appeal to more people, I feel like it's market research. Do you know what I mean? It's market research. Like, even like with TDA, of course we can all say we're not going to change it. Yeah. All right. Well, I was like, see all of that happen. But when like we're appealing to way more people, we're going to, market research will show that we have to appeal to, we have to have certain more conversations and all that kind of stuff. Do you get what I mean? So it's just, I feel like it's just market, it's business, basically.
I've seen in the chat, Munya.
But also Specs.
I'm very proud of him.
Yeah.
Specs is
Gonzalez.
crazy. Specs is just a...
But he's not a comedian though.
No.
But Specs is funny.
When we started
funny,
this,
yeah.
I don't know if it is that we were just talking about comedians. We
No,
read
just-
onto
yeah.
comedians.
Okay.
Yeah. But Munya's skits
I'm proud of
bloody
Munya.
hilarious.
The way
He's very
Munya's,
talented.
And the turnaround time?
that's what I was about to say. His work ethic. His work ethic. Sorry, Beyonce don't work like that. Beyonce does not work the way Munya works. It's ridiculous.
And she's white now.
Okay. Well, it's ridiculous. That didn't come from me, Beyonce, so I would like to be at the next event. But yeah, Munya, Specs is funny, man. Okay, so we're doing funny people. Specs is hilarious. I find Specs so funny. Like, just so funny. Even just how he is.
Mm-hmm.
Even, guess I say KP humble. Is it KB or KP? It's KP.
PK.
PK.
Yeah. Yo, you know, one of the first times, I came across...
I was thinking, KP some nuts.
one of the first time I came across PK,
It's hilarious,
was when he was on Free Shots. And he was telling that story, I couldn't stop laughing.
Can I just say as well,
This guy is
sorry,
hilarious.
Listen, E-man, I remember exactly where I was when I was on my way to the same Chinese place I was going to. I was in the West End. I had to pull over to the side because I was crying so much from laughter that I couldn't see. Sorry, Taser, can you please get PK back? Because you promised that he was going to come back and never came back. So if you could make that happen, that'd be great. That is one of the funniest stories.
100%.
That is one of the funniest stories.
I shared that video everywhere.
So funny. It's when he said, they asked him for a lift. Are you sick? And then it was like the girl just conveniently came out the toilet. After he'd just been beaten up.
Oh, man.
No, that is that's a good story. PK is funny as heck. He's funny. Even like Charlie Mace as well. Charlie Mace is funny, man.
He's funny.
Charlie Mace is funny. Because when he was on, one of my favorite stories from him as well was when he was on, what's it called? 90s Baby. And it was something so simple. They were talking about like heartbreak or something. And he said, the doctor said, if I have one more heartbreak, I'm going to flatline. It's just the way he said it. He was being so serious. He was like, the doctor has told me, one more heartbreak, my friend, you will flatline. I love funny people, man. I love funny people. There's another girl I'm facing the news. Oh, she's one of the funniest women. She's this Jamaican girl. She is one of the funniest people in this UK. She is too fun. I love her. I love her TikToks. Even she's not trying, but she's one of like she's been doing it for years. For years. She is hilarious as well. No, I love funny people, man. Funny people are so needed.
100%.
Sent a video. I've been sent a video. Let me play it.
I hope it's not Janelle. We've moved on. Sorry. I was just dapping the mood.
Who's Janelle?
Ava from Abbott Elementary.
Did you finish your story about her?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Loons.
First of all, don't let me take a sip of tea and then tell me Loons. Loons is funny.
Oh, man.
My first introduction to Loons as well was when he was on Free Shots. And I couldn't, because when I first heard Marks was on 3 Shots as well. And I thought Marks is hilarious. Marks is funny.
Yeah.
Marks is hilarious. But when he was there with Loons, I said, nah.
Crazy.
Loons is hilarious. When he tells me his prison stories and smoking sausages and shit. Loons is funny. Loons is funny, man.
Alright, so this is the video.
Oh, dear.
When you begin to
I don't like
send
videos like this.
my daughter the picture of your penis.
Jesus!
Yeah, bring that your phone. Open them. Is this not your penis?
If I can apologize for being wrong, then it's just...
That's okay. Look at what a very young boy like this carry. Huh?
I know you hear God.
You can't begin tell and say you want to put her for 6th position. Which position will you take come up from school?
I'm still in school, sir.
That's undergraduate.
I don't know why the person sent this to me.
I think they're talking about, because this is the kind of comedy I was saying I don't like.
Oh.
These ones where they have that sound effects and they do all these things, please.
Yeah, anybody,
Stop
when you
it.
send me stuff, give me context, please. I'm not paying
Please,
crap
yes.
again.
No, but you know what? Some of these guys, Well, what do you think of what's his name, Mr. Macaroni?
What's that?
Nigerian.
He was on I Said What I Said, the podcast, and I thought he was hilarious and his stories are funny. But I've never really watched his stuff like that.
He's funny, man. He's funny.
Yeah, I've never really watched his stuff like that. There's another British guy that I don't like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mike. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Don't know who that
I don't
is.
find him funny either. He gets money. But he had one video that I liked that was funny, but it's 1 out of 1,000, so I don't think that counts.
Do you feel like comedy has changed, or things you find funny has changed growing up,
Yeah.
being older?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when I feel like when I was younger, like someone like Big Tipper, right? Big Tipper was funny, but he was funny when I was younger. If he was here today singing about lacking to suck breasts,
Yeah.
I'd be very shy for him. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Here? It's giving like Baya.
But I guess he was younger then too, as well. wasn't
Yes,
it?
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So like even like with say Don't Jealous Me when he was in the passport situation, immigration and stuff. That was all funny and that was very creative. He was the first of his time. But if he was doing that now, I wouldn't get it. Like I wouldn't find that funny.
Yeah.
But what I find funny is just him normally when he's on his podcast with his wife. Check out YT podcast with Proper Sick. Or when they're just interacting. Like I actually think Yemi's funnier than Tolu. Yemi is funny. And the kid is funny. Do you know what? You know when God really puts people together? They are literally, and the little baby Tiwa, they're a match made in heaven. Funny family. It's a family of comedians.
They had the live
Yeah.
show the other day, didn't it?
Yeah, so they were at BBE Pod Agency, something like that, show at Box Park. So it was 90s Baby, it was them,
Okay, yeah.
and there's a few other podcasts.
Sick.
I heard it was good, man. One of my friends went, said it was really good. But yeah, man, I love funny people.
What about comedians? I guess a lot of these guys can't do that, but who are able to, you know, like what's his name? Is it Tommy?
Tommy Mucci.
Yes. So you know before when he was doing the skits,
Oh yeah.
and he had like his dad and like someone
yeah,
playing his
yeah.
dad, like stuff like that. The people who can actually nail it,
Oh yeah.
hilarious.
I didn't watch him back then. But do you know who though? Iman Kellum, the guy whose dad was like pregnant. Annabelle who?
Yeah.
Funny. That was hilarious.
That's a classic clip.
That's a classic. Oh, that's a classic. That's a classic. That is a classic. But even with that, it's like just funny. But then his dad was just being that. Even what was his name? AY. Is it AY?
With the afro.
Yes.
Yes. What's
What's his name again?
Is it AY?
I think it was AY. But it was like AY something. But he was funny back in his day. But then, well, no, the video with his dad. Do you remember the video where he said they got burgled?
I don't think I've seen it. You know?
He was like, wrong cat. They're wrong cat, they're taking the TV. Oh, fuck. What's up? I think you see what African parents swear, yeah? It's so funny. It's so funny. That video was bloody hilarious. He was like, wrong cat. They're taking the TV. He's like, oh, okay, thank God they didn't touch my stereo. Because he came in the house and he was like, who left the door open? Who left the fucking door open? that was funny. We were pranking the parents. That was a good time. That was so funny, man.
Man.
Good times.
There's one guy I came across, like, Ben, I put a clip in the doc, yeah. He's like, cause you know, a lot of time you see Nigerians doing it.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're the most creative and whatnot, yeah. But like,
It's like God loves us.
there you go.
Very humble people.
But there's a Ghanaian guy, yeah, I've seen, yeah. When I say, like, I think personally, this guy's future is bright.
Yeah.
The detail.
Is he young?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Brent, I'm gonna get Brent to.
But does he
play
speak
it.
tree though? Because you know sometimes
Yeah,
when
he
they
does.
speak tree, we're not gonna know if he's funny.
No, but
Understand?
it's like you could. I feel like you kind of will. Plus,
Yeah, let's
plus there's subtitles as well.
Okay.
But it's just the way he's able to play his dad, like, and everything.
Look for something for me here. Yeah, I have a friend in America. Or say if I want to do video chat, there's something that you can download. He said, your friend in FaceTime. Yeah. Download FaceTime, I know your video call. I tried it on the Play Store, but Mr. I said like I don't see it on the Play Store. FaceTime is only for FaceTime's only for iPhones, or you have an Android. It's an Android, no, yeah, they. FaceTime. So look on the phone now, yeah, mommy. FaceTime. Yeah, Jesus. You can't actually get it on Android. It's only for iPhones. If it was your brother, by now he will find it. Oh, they can say on him yet. Just say you don't know the way out. Oh, you know. When you're in high school, I'm sure they're teaching you how to do, but you don't listen in school.
Why is it such a lecture? Very quickly. Yeah, he sounds funny though. I like him. He's because that's actually how Ghanaian. I've been around a few Ghanaian parents.
And the way he he's
the mannerisms I like. I like when it's natural like that.
Exactly.
When you're putting stuff on and it looks forced. I'm like, I don't think you spend enough time with your parents for you to know that this is, you know what I mean. Even like Hema is hilarious as well, and she does story times. Like her comedy is very minimal. But it's just so funny because of how true it is.
I didn't know she was doing all that before, you know? 'Cause
Yeah.
I think my first introduction to her was on Link Up or something.
Oh, yes. She was on a show. Yeah. No, Hema's funny.
Yeah.
Hema's funny. What are you going to say, Brent?
Obviously, I'm not attuned to the Ghanaian culture in it, so I wouldn't be able to see if...
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so that missed me.
That missed me. Fair.
Yeah.
I hear it. No, it's funny, man. I just love funny people. I love funny people. Like, I don't think I could ever be someone who's not funny. I just love funny people. But not necessarily like tell jokes, haha, but just in the way they are, in the way they respond to things, in the way they move, the way they act. Gets the people going, man.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Oh, there was something else, but yeah.
No?
Sorry. Do you know what it is? Because I'm remembering all these guys' videos, you know. When I first found this guy, I went through his whole
I think those are the best people. When you're just there for time.
He's so funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
But it's so interesting how it is that you know Ghanaian culture like that.
You mean?
Yes, you.
You're
Yeah,
like,
why not?
you know where it's going.
What does that mean?
It's cool, to be honest, because you swear you're fully Nigerian.
Fully Yoruba.
Yoruba. But your parents were born in Ghana. You lived in Ghana. And you and Gina talk like your brother and sister.
Funny enough, I actually sent this to Gina as well, innit? And then she was like, yeah, she knows him. We're both just cracking up, man. But yeah.
No, that's funny, man.
Yes, but yeah, man. I feel like we can wrap up there, man.
All right, nice. Let's get into our next headlines. Yes. There is.
All right, so our next headline. A Chechen-born man who was accused of being an international terrorist conducting hostile reconnaissance against a dissident Iranian TV station in West London has claimed that he was set up, right? So this guy's name, I can't pronounce, but I believe it's something along the lines of Magomed Hussein Dovkayev, who's 31. He's accused of conducting surveillance on Iran International at the Chiswick Business Park in West London on the 11th of February this year. So he was speaking, he was in court and whatnot, and he told Al Bailey that he simply liked buildings at the business park and was in wonder at the architecture while trying to explain why he had taken a video on his phone in the area. His visit was said to be the most recent in a sequence of at least 3 such visits by others unknown, beginning in the summer of 2022, following threats from the Iranian Ministry of Intelligence against the TV station. Next headline, and Preston Crown Court heard that, trigger warning here, guys. I should say that first, right? A nurse and a healthcare worker have been jailed for 10 years for drugging patients for their own amusement and basically to get an easy shift. Can you imagine? So Preston Crown Court heard that the pair will target patients who are a nuisance, as they put it, or as a cause of humour. So nurse Catherine Hudson, 54, illegally sedated 2 patients in a stroke unit at Blackpool Victoria Hospital between February 2017 and November 2018. And Charlotte Wilmot, who's 48, also conspired with Hudson to sedate a 3rd patient. police were alerted to the incidents at Blackpool Victoria Hospital in 2018 after a student nurse on a work placement reported Hudson had suggested administering an unprescribed sleeping pill to an elderly patient, Eileen Scott, who was 76 at the time. The nurse also reported Hudson attempting to reassure the whistleblower nurse, saying stuff like this. Well, she's got a DNA R, as in do not attempt resuscitation, right, in place, so she wouldn't be opened up if she died. Imagine. Yeah. These people are all crazy.
It's just
though.
too much.
I don't even understand why.
Because to get into medicine is not like it's not easy. Because that's what my sister's going into, and it's not easy at all. Like they do interviews, they check the ethics, and you're telling me there's no psych evaluation that's done in all these tests that's going on. Because that's crazy. Mad.
Imagine. Yeah. After that, then the woman apparently she just removed a strip of the sleeping pill, Zopiclone, from her tunic pocket, and she administered the sedative. Yeah, this particular drug, by the way, is a Class C controlled drug, and it's potentially life-threatening if given inappropriately to acutely unwell patients. These people could have killed them for no damn reason.
Just imagine to get to that stage where you've literally just jumped off the flipping edge, right? You'd have had to work up to that. Mm-hmm. You had to meet in the cafeteria or the common room and find out that that person is a partner that you can basically discuss this with to get to that stage, to even carry it out, not fearing that one of them are going to snitch on the other one. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Animals.
It's crazy.
Absolute animals.
I don't know what they look like.
I was going to say something, but I don't want to be as bad as them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But our next headline takes us to Nigeria, man, where apparently in a half-yearly report published on Wednesday, the World Bank recognized the efforts made by the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to improve Nigeria's economic situation. But they still insist on the need for further reforms. In a press release, the bank's director in Nigeria, Shabam Chaudhary, he said that it is time to turn the corner by implementing fiscal and monetary measures in the short and medium term. The institution is expecting results in the continent's largest economy, which is also one of the countries with the highest poverty levels. As soon as he took office in May, Nigeria's new president launched 2 major reforms designed to restore public finances and attract foreign investment. The end of fuel subsidies and the liberalization of the Naira, right, which is the national currency. These measures had an immediate effect on the country's economy, with fuel prices tripling and inflation rising to more than 27% in October over the previous 12 months. Imagine our inflation is like 7 point something now. There's 27%. Since May, the Naira has lost 41% of its value against the dollar on the official currency market, and 30% of the parallel market, and food prices have risen by more than 31%. Poverty in Africa's most populous country has risen from 40% in 2018 to 46% in 2023, according to the World Bank, which is affecting 104 million people in 2023, compared with 79 million people 5 years earlier. These reforms were essential and going in the right direction, according to the World Bank, but additional measures need to be taken, starting with remedying the lack of transparency on oil revenues and the gains made to public finances by the end of fuel subsidies. And that's it for the headlines. Time to pay the bills.
Lovely, thank you very much. Let's get into Word and Road.
Let me just read out the results of the poll. Question was, do you believe that good comedy often comes at the expense of others? 56% say it depends on context. 32% say good comedy is dark humor. 7% say most comedians are not funny. And 3% say mocking others, never okay.
Sorry about saying no. Saying most comedians aren't funny. What happened to y'all? Like, damn. Damn, you so harsh, boy. Anyways, let's get into Word and Road, man.
And Cat Williams, to me, is hilarious, though.
Oh my God, Cat Williams here is funny, but his funniest moment for me was when he was on a radio station, and he was roasting this woman called Rhonda. It is the funniest. It's the funniest. He roasted her down. He is so funny. He's hilarious. It took me a while to clock he's the one in My Wife and Kids. You know Bobby Shaw?
I don't remember.
Does the triple Bye Bye Birdie. That was Cat Williams. I didn't clock
Bobby Shaw.
I don't remember.
with his little perm. Bobby Shaw. Oh, Cat Williams is funny, man.
But that's him. But it kind of got weird when like they started showing real videos of him getting beaten up by little kids and stuff.
What, Cat Williams?
They haven't once, man.
I've never seen that video.
But I can't see it.
Oh, I want to see the video. What video is that? In real life?
Yeah. Was it outside of a school?
Was he playing football or something, and then he got into a beef with an argument with little
I
kid.
think so.
Cat
Yeah,
Williams?
The little kid drapes him up, but
man. To be fair, it's the same weight class. So.
Yeah, I'll be honest, yeah. I don't like, maybe comedy is a document, because I don't like seeing videos of people getting rushed, because the part that's funny to me, this is going to sound so bad, but the part that's funny to me is the part where they look scared. It's like when they try to jump Charlemagne. The confusion in his eyes when he turns around. That's the part that gets me. That's the part that really gets me, man. I'm gonna look for that Cat Williams video.
oh man,
I need to see that.
He never thought that they would get him.
Oh,
Never
that's so
thought that he
funny.
would get him.
That's hilarious. Yeah, being got by a little kid that's the worst thing.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear. All right.
Sorry, let me just press it.
That's right.
Oops, sorry.
That's right. Someone said another video. If none of these videos are funny, all of y'all getting cooked. All
Yeah,
right.
man.
Who should we do first?
You want to send me? Is it email or was it?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, it's in the.
Is it of the same guy?
It's in the doc.
If it's of that same guy, man, you used to save this and send it to Gina. Because
What's this one? What's this one?
Let me see.
This is the African. Oh man, no, this guy's a genius, man.
What document are you talking about? Oh, you just put it there?
Yeah. No, link two.
you have two videos.
No. The first one.
I was going to say, which thing this is?
Because in my head, I'm thinking, surely this is the only Ghanaians who get this.
Whose
Surely.
video is this? Iman's video.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's start with a very straightforward question. What do you make of it? Is it okay that we have these health checks now?
I remember last year. Oh, please, I'm sorry. Please, I don't have any money for you. 1 year. Who is that? Please. I'm just coming from Ghana recently. I don't have any money for you. Please. It's just me. Kofiwa. Yeah, we're drinking hop. What kind of hair is this? This kind of hair, if the police catch you, I can never defend you. If they catch you, that's all. I will tell them, say, the crime, he did it. Gangster hair. Go and cut that stupid hair.
Oh, you're saying he has gangster hair?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. So if you have dreads or locks or whatever, yeah, African parents just think you joined bad gang automatically. So that's why he got on the floor. Was like, oh my gosh, sorry, he wasn't being robbed. That's funny, man. All right, who's the next entry?
Trying to copy it.
Who sent it? Is there a funny person in the chat or is someone that's not usually funny?
This person hasn't sent a message to the WhatsApp thing before, so we'll see. It's the. Why am I doing this?
Show know your business.
Bloody email.
That's so funny, man.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, brother. Hold on. Where's Jordan? Jordan? Yeah, Jordan. I don't know Jordan, bro. You don't know Jordan? No, cuz. No Jordan. I know Jordan. I don't know no Jordan, bro. I know. Oh shit, Jordan. Oh. Yeah. I remember. No. Big black kid. I don't really know him like that, bro. Obviously, we kick ball together. So Jordan's not your bred. Well, he's not my bedroom, bro. He's not your friend. He's not my friend, fam. I'm not gonna lie to you, my boy. Take your word. You know what I mean? Let it just be a football thing. Football team, bro. Trust me. I love my brother. Like, what you on now? What? They try to roll up on me. I'm like, who's that? Like, music loud. I said, bro, turn on your music. Blood, they might end. Are you stupid?
Brother, are you sure it's the same gun I'm talking about?
It's my man, bro. Ching, you know, 5 man up in the car, went around the whip. Like, who's that?
Oh, it was like 5 man.
Man, 5 man in the car, bro. I batted him up, like. Man are looking away and they're going
Obvious, 5 man.
I already see on my mum's life, but
See, my man's just obviously been ducked, you know, thing, bro.
he ducked you down.
I told you, duck me down, bro. What are you talking about?
Oh, bare civilians, bro. Oh yeah, he did duck you down. Should have banged him. I knew there was something in it.
So is he on me?
Bro, he's not on you, bro. He can never be on you, bro.
If I see him on the curb.
Oh, he's a rapper, blood. He's a rapper. Blood. Fuck that. Let's cut anyway, man. Bare hot in that. What? Your name, though?
No.
Say no more, bro.
I hope the person that sent it is not the comedian behind the camera. I hope the person that sent it is not the one that was... Like, it's in their skit. Can you see the profile picture? It's one of the 2 figures that wasn't there.
Wait a minute, this better. I think I recognize him. No, this guy does stuff with Hema.
Yeah, what?
Like, as in
Usually
the
Hema's
clips.
videos, the other person's quiet. Is that what you mean? Like, the passenger?
No, but...
You know sometimes she does like relationship videos?
Yeah, it's him.
Ah.
Yeah, it's him. I think it's him anyway.
Okay, never know.
Mm-hmm. Who said that one in?
Someone called Kofi.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's...
And he sent me another one.
Christy in the chat, man.
What'd she say?
She said, what was funny about that, please?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Are you picking number one?
Yeah.
Can I just say everyone hold off all entries?
Yep.
All right, let's see the next one. Sure, it's funny, man. Oh, I like this guy.
Trey, what you doing, bro? Go dance, bro.
No,
go dance. What are you doing?
I'm not doing that, man. I'm just chilling.
Bro, you better go get behind something, bro. These girls out there throwing it, bro.
I can't do that, bro.
Bro, look at that joint right there. Look at that joint. She dancing, bro. She needs somebody behind that, bro. Yo, I just danced behind her.
Bro, I understand that, but we don't got the same badges, bro. Like you a different overall.
Yeah,
I can't do what you do, bro. Like,
bro, stop being scared, bro. You being scared right now.
Man,
all right, yeah, go dance with her, bro. Go ahead, man. Be natural, bro.
Hey.
Ah! Who the hell are you? What was you doing?
I was trying to dance with you.
You said you were trying to take the pants off me. The hell is your problem? Wait, hold on. Turn the music down, bro. Turn the music down. What's going on over here? What's going on? This man just tried to take my body. Who? Him. Ew! Yo! What is that? A bison with a wave cut? The hell is your problem, yo? Yo, look at him, bro. You look like a creep. Bro, look creepy. Hey, yo, what was you doing with her, bro? What was you doing?
I was trying to dance with her.
You was trying to take the pants off her. Wow. He was trying to take me to his dungeon.
I don't even got a dungeon.
Yo, take pictures of him so he can go on the most wanted list, y'all. I called the police, okay? Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore. Okay? Weird, dog. You weird. Make me sick.
I was just trying to dance.
You ain't taking nobody pants. Yo.
No, that's ridiculous, man.
Do you know how funny that guy is? I found him as well during lockdown. He is funny.
I've never seen him before, you know.
He's funny.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was a good entry. That was a good one. Oh, dear. That is the thing with comedy. Like, Brent, did you find that funny?
Yes.
Because that's the thing I was going to say. That's the thing with comedy. Like, it really is subjective. Because someone else was laughing at other videos the way we're laughing now. But my face was straight. No, I find that guy so funny. He's got some really, really good videos.
But let me just show you the type of stuff that the kind of skits that kind of I like and I connect with.
Okay, go on. Maybe we would know the weakness.
No, I connect with a lot, but
completely
it's
different.
it's normally like what happened?
I just remember something. It's fine. Oh dear, this
Let me
is
find it and then I'll continue with the run and
I haven't started it. Oh dear. Okay, let's start it. So basically, the other week I told you guys about Michael B. Jordan, who had a crash. He crashed his Ferrari. A video from someone who happened to have seen him has come out now. This guy was racing another Ferrari when he crashed. That's so irresponsible. Well, obviously, at the time, he wasn't going to be charged for anything. They didn't find him drunk, anything like that. But I don't know if now that this video surfaced, they're actually going to charge him with something. Because this is dangerous driving. He could have killed somebody. And it's a narrow road. So there was parked cars all on the side. And he and this person are racing on a narrow road. And then he just starts to swerve and then just hits a car.
Did he lose as well?
Of course he lost, because the other person was gone. While he was back there all cleaning up his tyres and shit.
Terrible.
And actually, it's dangerous driving, man. People can't be driving dangerously. It costs people's lives. It's not safe. So I don't know what will happen following that anyway, but thanks to that lovely person. This is what happens when you're a celebrity. People video you. Now the videos come out. Now you might end up being charged with a crime. So we'll see. Have you got a video, Brent? What do you mean?
The same person?
What was that sound?
There are bare videos from this guy, right? And this is it just came up on my feed. And because he's Trinidadian, this is the stuff when you guys laugh at the Ghanaian
and the African stuff,
yeah, I would laugh at this stuff.
Okay,
because I can connect, I can relate to it.
Yeah,
I know the parents. I know. I'll find one and I'll show you.
Yeah, show us your best one.
No, I can't.
Show us your favorite one then.
I can't. I'll show you one that I like.
Yes.
There's so many.
Okay, show us one you like. Yeah.
Yes.
It's given when you basically like this when girls are dating a guy and your friends want to see a picture and now you don't know which picture to show. Okay, and then also I told you guys 2 days ago about Andre Braugher, who sadly passed away. He was in Homicide. He was also in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. There's been a lot of beautiful tributes sent his way. It's been absolutely gorgeous. Hearing the words people are saying and the encounters with him. But his cause of death has been revealed and he had lung cancer, man. So sad. So sad. So he was diagnosed with it a few months ago and sadly he lost his battle with cancer. So love and light to him and love and light to anyone who is dealing with cancer or has dealt with cancer. Not great at all. This is so cheeky. I think this is the most audacious thing I've heard this year. So you guys remember a few months ago, sadly, Mohbad passed away. Mohbad is a Nigerian artist, very, very talented young man. Well, how old was he again? I can't remember how old he was, but very, very talented young man. And there was a lot of outcry, protesting, a lot of chaos that came with his passing because essentially it was an untimely death. Call a spade a spade. It was an untimely death. He shouldn't have passed away in the manner in which he passed away. It was never really said exactly what he passed away from, basically. Just as a reminder, what had happened was he used to be signed to Naira Marley's label, Marlian Records, and he had left the record, the record label, this year or some point, but he's documented over the years being bullied, being allegedly because this one's on a suing spree, allegedly being bullied by Naira Marley, by Marlians, and some other guy called Sam Larry, who's friends with Naira Marley and whatnot, because basically he wanted to leave the label. They didn't want him to leave the label. So they basically would show up. I mean, I say allegedly, there's videos, but you know Nigeria, how they are. So there's that. So they would allegedly show up at when he's having a video shoot and just beat him up. And he essentially feared for his life. And he made it clear multiple times that he feared for his life. He wrote and filed, what's that thing you file when you don't want someone to be around you? Restraining orders. Filed restraining orders with Nigerian police against Naira Marley, against Sam Larry, letting them know what was going on. They didn't see. They said they didn't get the document. They didn't get the letter, which is interesting because apparently in Nigeria they're still doing paper filings. This is what we do: boxes and documents and file facts. But anyway, so he actually had done that as well. It was ignored by the police, allegedly ignored by the police because they said they didn't see it in the first place. It was a lot of stuff. So when he passed away, there was a lot of conspiracy about him passing away. Obviously, as well, it didn't help that his father at the time also kind of enabled in his passing, because the guy, they told the dad that he passed away, and the dad was like, right, we need to bury him tonight, like within a couple of hours of him passing away. Crazy. And thankfully, where they're from those places where there's Nigeria, we call them Bale, where basically it's like the chief of the land, basically. So nothing can happen without his signing. And so he was like, what do you guys mean you're trying to bury him tonight? No, you're not allowed to do that. Otherwise, they would have buried that guy on that same day and whatever. And obviously, when they allegedly then buried him, whenever they did afterwards, he wasn't given like a dignified burial as the celebrity he was. He was basically sorry, this is very gruesome, so tune out for a second if you need to. But he was basically stuffed into like this wooden box. Like, they broke his neck and broke his leg, because he's a very tall guy.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, tall guy. Yeah, very tall. They broke his neck and broke his legs to fit into the thing. And then there was a motion where people were calling for there to be an autopsy done. So then they had to get the body out. And then when they got the body out, the blood from the thing was still kind of, it was wet. It was wet and it was very vibrant red. It was that. So people were like, was this guy even dead? Basically, essentially. Yeah, so there was a whole lot of stuff, and a lot of people called out Naira Marley. He was losing followers by the moment. Called out Naira Marley for that and whatever. Like there's videos as well where the father has gone to Naira Marley to beg on behalf of Mohbad. It's a whole thing, and it's so sad because there was a whole justice for Mohbad, and literally all over the world. There was protests here in London, in Peckham. There was protests in America, in different states. There was protests in Canada. There was protests everywhere where Afrobeats is basically essentially listened to, which is at this point the whole world and whatnot. And one of the people that was calling out Naira Marley was Iyabo Ojo, and she is a Nollywood veteran. Like, she's from back in the day, top of six. She's actually in London at the moment. I might reach out to her, but anyway, so. But yeah, so she was one of the people that actually was speaking out a lot for Mohbad, because she was saying how she's had like young people that want to do music, and she's seen Naira Marley as someone who can mentor them, and she's sent a lot of young boys their way and whatnot. Because there's another guy as well who used to be the Malian DJ, and he also had he also as well was dealing with a lot of things that he had suffered at the hand allegedly of being in the Malian house and whatnot. So it was just like, one would think the evidence was bloody damning. Well, Naira Marley didn't seem to think so. He has now filed a defamation lawsuit against Iyabo Ojo, which is just absolutely funny. And in the defamation lawsuit, he is suing for 500 million naira. He's suing for 500 million naira as damages for falsely and maliciously, posting information about Naira Marley on her Instagram. And someone actually sat down and actually put the quotes of what she was saying in Instagram lives and actually put in the lawsuit and whatnot. And basically, yeah, she's been sued for 500 million naira, and also want her to do a public apology. You see one thing about Iyabo, yeah? You people, like, I'm not even a blasphemer, but hell was frozen over 100 times before that woman apologizes for how she is. Because she's someone who, she calls out injustice in Nigeria all the time. She doesn't just do it when it's popular. She doesn't just do it. This is what she does. Do you get what I mean? So, and they also want an injunction restraining her or her servants or whoever else from ever repeating the same slander against him. I will keep an eye on this. She hasn't responded to it. She's celebrating her birthday. As I said, she's in London now. She's living her best life. So there's that. And obviously with her as well, like, she's got a lot of, I'm just praying that she gets, really good, like, she just always stays protected. Because in Nigeria, you just never know, man. But her boyfriend is someone who's, I feel like he's like a music industry, like godfather type of vibe. I can't remember his name now, but he's very, very well respected, and he don't play about her. He does not play about her at all. This lovely Igbo man, he does not play about her. So yeah, man. So that's what Naira Marley decided to spend his day doing, which is very interesting. Considering as well, he spent the longest time away from Nigeria because of all the stuff that was going on. Essentially in hiding, to be fair, call a spade a spade. And then when they got there, they were arrested as well. He's also saying, them being arrested and whatnot. It's all part of that was all because of the slander and whatnot. It's a bunch of foolishness, but I will see. I'll keep you updated on what happens. I doubt he's going to win that lawsuit. I really, really doubt it because I doubt it, but we'll see. And I was going to talk about Janelle James, but you guys already know about that. She hasn't addressed the criticism she's getting. Obviously, I don't like all of this. It's all, it's having a hit on Abbott Elementary. People talking about there's Zionists and whatnot on Abbott Elementary. People are basically saying that, would you believe that the only unproblematic person on Abbott Elementary at the moment, excluding Cheryl Lee Ralph and obviously Quinta herself, is the white guy. He's a white gay man. And they were like, he's the only unproblematic character on the show at the moment. But I don't think she's going to get fired from the show. I don't feel like Quinta runs on a, cancellation. The people have cancelled you, so you're cancelled in here type of vibe. Because essentially everyone that came on the show believed in a dream and whatnot and whatnot and whatnot. So I don't know that this is going to have any cancellation effects on her. I reckon she'll probably just put out some kind of statement or something like that. If she does that. Comedians don't really do that. Kevin Hart didn't do anything. He's always saying that he's calling his daughter a hoe and stuff. And neither does Dave Chappelle. He just goes and does another special. So anyways, I will keep you updated on that stuff. And then also Ghetts was on ITV yesterday evening, I believe. And basically he was sitting there with Charlene. She's on thingy, on Loose Women. Charlene, what's her name? Black woman.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know her name. Like
So, Brent, do you mind typing Charlene Loose Women for me, please? So she was the interviewer or the news person. Good morning. And so basically he was talking about, the football program that he does and all that kind of stuff and how he loves athletics and da-da-da-da-da. Charlene White. This is a real representation of how my brain works. She's all over the place. She must be called Charlene White. I couldn't have given her the name White when she's a black woman. Yeah, I'm sure she's called Charlene White. So anyway, she was on there, whatnot. So he's doing his speech and whatnot and, telling him what he does. And she said that he's about to sign out. He says, free Congo. We want a ceasefire, free Palestine. She said, hey. She said, no, actually, we don't get into politics. And those people were like, wait a minute, what? You are ITV on a news show talking about youths that don't get into politics. She's being cooked and being called a coon and all sorts. But I'll be honest with you though, that's her job in it. So I think I'm here for grace. I think people should understand. But I'm glad that Ghetts said what he said. I will say though, I personally don't feel like he's still on business hard enough. Because as soon as she interrupted, he stopped. I think he should have finished his sentence. He said, okay, I heard you, but free Palestine. And they cut the cameras and never invite you back, but it's worth not being invited back. But anyway, big up Ghetts for doing that. It's funny because before I even watched that video, I just saw that he was on there. And I was like, has anyone ever gone on the show and actually shouted free Palestine? Then I watched the video and I said, you tried to. So there was that. So that happened. And then also Jonathan Major's, case is now being wrapped up. I was hoping they would have... Sorry, I know I'm messing with my puff. I was hoping they would have the verdict would have come out by the time I came on air, because I saw yesterday evening the case was already... They kind of done the closing statements and whatnot. So basically, right, closing statements, obviously his lawyer... I'm hearing his lawyer was out here tearing up. How unprofessional, ma'am. So she's out here tearing up and whatnot. And a lot of their thing was, she basically said, Jonathan Majors is innocent, Grace is a liar. There's no mystery about what happened in the car. The driver told us, the driver was one of the witnesses. She goes on to say that Grace is an unhinged aggressor. Basically, she's just kind of focusing on morals and all that kind of stuff and saying that, this, that, and the other. And basically, Grace just came with white tears and such. And then apparently, so the lawyer was choking up. Jonathan Majors is crying. Megan Good, he's Coretta. Do you know, yeah? Megan Good has been there every single day. Every single day. I want to know how much her check is. Because that man is not into black women. That man likes white girls. I want to know how much they're paying her, and I want to know because when I'm hearing that she's crying in court, I was like, no, she's just acting. Like, because what are you crying about?
Would you do that?
No.
Serious?
No.
No, as in, like, would you do the role that she's doing?
No, because it has no benefit for me.
You sure?
I would do it if it had benefit for me. Megan has been getting cooked continuously. People are calling her a bird. People are calling the Megan Good a bird, and they're saying this is why Devon left your ass.
How do you know it's not real love, though?
It could be. But it could be.
Because he did say he wanted, what did he say? He wanted a Coretta and a
Michelle Obama.
And a Michelle, you get me?
And he got that. What a punk. This is what yeah. Anyway, she was there crying. His mum was hugging Megan because she was crying and whatnot. I think all of you, it just looks like it sounds like it was just a dramatic theatrical show. But I actually don't feel like he's gonna get found guilty, you know. I actually think so. I think, and I don't know how he's gonna bounce back from everything on account of the March 25th. Yeah, that day you didn't do what you said. However, all the evidence and stuff from previous times shows that you did allegedly abuse a woman. Do you get what I mean? So, yes, you didn't do this one. You might not be found guilty of this one, but I feel like his image is crazy, man. Obviously, he's still got his Marvel contracts, but are they gonna end that? Are they gonna kill him off in the next thing? Is he gonna be able to afford so many boots? Stay tuned and find out.
In your mind, though, do you feel like he's lost? As in, like, how you view him anyway? Yeah,
I definitely I'm looking at him differently. Because all of that now, all of that activism that he does, all of that... Because first of all, he's gone into court, He's gone into court, with a massive Bible every day. The Bible. This man, he's gone into court like he's a civil rights activist. Like, he's gone into court playing a role every single day. Hench boots, big coat, scarf.
His livelihood is on the line, man.
It's on the line. I get it, but it's just like, it comes across rather theatrical. Remember they set up that fake fight as well? Where these two boys were fighting in New York or something like that. They were just randomly on the streets. And he comes there and he's like, oh no, guys, stop. Don't do this. You're brothers. And then the picture the media gets is him in between both guys doing this. Fucking for real.
He's a lot, man.
Fucking for real. He's been acting. He's put his best acting on, but obviously I do think though that following this, he will get help. I do hope he gets help. If he and Megan are actually in a relationship, I do hope he gets the help that he needs, because it's not going to be enough to say you weren't found guilty. Like he admitted in the audio himself, he's got temper issues. He's got bad temper. You need to sort that out. So I hope that, you know, even if he's not found guilty, he still does the work he needs to do. But I think he will, because he's going to try and rebrand himself. He wanted to be this generation's Denzel.
Boy.
He wanted to be this generation's Denzel. And he had the outfits for it. But whether it sticks now, it's a whole different thing. But then people might just... But I think also, because people keep comparing his case to Amber Heard's case. And so people are... So basically, if he's found not guilty, people might move the way they moved with... who was Amber Heard with? Johnny Depp. But the thing is as well, people forget Johnny Depp is a white man. And that's what he's forgetting with all the white girls he likes, as in Jonathan Majors. You're still a black man. You're black. And that's what his lawyer saying, that she cried white tears and this is racial injustice. But he racially dipped his penis in that. So where do we go from here? But anyways, I reckon it will probably come. I mean, the jury are gonna... Basically, the jury went to deliberate over the matter. Then they said they needed all the evidence again. They wanted to kind of know... They wanted to get all the audio, all the videos, all the text messages, and the context behind all of that stuff to see it again. And then the judge said, you know what, let's carry this on tomorrow. So they're going to carry on today. I don't know the Pacific times. You know, all them times confuse me and stuff. So we'll find out at some point. So I will be here to report on it on Monday, as always. But
how long do you think you got left?
Of what?
The case.
The case is done now.
Okay.
It's just for the result. We're just waiting for the results.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so everyone's done the closing statements. It's packed up. It's just for the jury to decide whether he's guilty or not guilty. That's basically it. And obviously his lawyers are reminding people that this is not a Grace versus Jonathan Majors. This is the state And that's what it was with Tory Lane's thing as well. Meghan didn't take him to court. Grace didn't take Jonathan Majors to court. The state is the one that's taking him to court, essentially. So there is that as well. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens and his career as well. Because I think he's one of those he comes across to me like a very pretentious man. And that's why I think his image is kind of ruined for me, because it felt authentic. Because I didn't think anyone could be acting with such footwear. But clearly, this is... Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels like... Because when you hear the audio, like, oh, like, I want you to be my Coretta, and how could you come to our house and disrupt the peace of our house? Sorry. Relax. But anyways, yeah, I'll see what happens and all of that stuff. And then what else was there? Yeah, that was it, actually. Yeah. So it's against People's Journal.
And you found your video yet, Brent?
Oh, yes. Thank you.
All right, so let me just play something that somebody just sent me, and then I'll get on to some of the clips that
I hope this one is funny.
It's a lot of pressure.
There's a lot of pressure.
One of them clips you played was terrible.
Don't be fully aware that you don't chat to your pops, or that your parents had a split, or that your family has gone through, you know what I mean, some sort of meltdown, or just something. They will know. It could even be as bad as they will know that your pops left your marge for a younger girl, or your pops left your mum with 15 kids, or your pops didn't. Your dad could have done the Mazzoline. They will still see you at one party, yeah, unprovoked. How's your dad? He does speak. Oh, that's no good. Have you tried to reach out to him? Have you tried to call him? You should call your dad. No, show your dad respect. Are you lot on crack? Whatever happened to the father making an effort with his kids? Are you lot bonkers? Can't I see those kind of cases? People need to start showing disrespect, not respect. Uncle, disrespectfully, ask me that again, yeah? I'm gonna bumbleclot you. Because one, are you not embarrassed to be telling me that? Can you not comment to your friend? I think it's even worse here when the uncle telling this here doesn't do this to his family. He has a lovely family. He looks after his kids. He looks after his wife. But he's like, Uncle, if I don't, Uncle, have they ash something in your eye, eh? If I should ash out, I'm not fuck off, Uncle. It's always you should do this, you should do that. So your friend, Uncle, just question, your friend that's irresponsible, has no discipline, that has no accountability, that has 15 children, doesn't speak to anyone, doesn't know what any of his kids are doing. That's your friend, right? Do you ever ask him, Ogbeni, why? Ogbeni, have you tried to reach out to your kids? Call your kids. Do you ever tell your friend to call his kids?
They don't.
You're telling kids as young as 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, however old. Oh, call your dad. You lot are embarrassing, man. Fucking hell. I want to get Guinness bottle and crack on your head. Rubbish. Can you people call God? Just a bunch of drunkards talking rubbish. You don't need to take respect out of your dictionary and replace it with accountability. Be accountable. Be responsible. Asking kids to call grown adults who should know better. Oh, you lot are bonkers, man. Don't put the Guinness down, the Hennessy, the stout is too much. Start to drink holy water. Start to drink things that can purify you. Because some of you are embarrassing, you know.
All right.
Okay.
I was gonna say that when we said about funny Charlie May's videos, that was just a rant. That's not one of his funny videos. But that is facts. That needs to be talked about. That is bloody facts.
All right, so let me show you a few videos. So I stumbled onto this guy. I don't know how. You know how the feed just gives you some stuff?
Yeah.
And then each time I see a video, I'm like, oh, this is my childhood. You understand? So it connects with me. That is all. I'm just making that particular...
Brent with the disclaimer.
Can you imagine? It's going to be dead.
All right.
Let's do it.
So this is life in Trinidad.
You come in my room, knock before you enter. Pass for me, get out my blasted room.
Okay, I'll pass there, mommy. If I pass there, you go hit me with the belt.
No, I'm not gonna hit you, boy.
What? Look at that stand with the belt. Me passing there, mommy.
Listen, if you don't get out of this room, I will bust 2 belts in your ass. A lie, deal with it. Shucks, man, don't come in my room without knocking. Next time.
Next one.
Ricky, you're taking long play now, man. Oh, wait now. A pass play. Watch this. Watch it. Domino, you lost. You lost your girl top piper man down the road.
You gotta bring up my personal life like that, boy, Ricky, boy.
You're shooting blanks. That child you have is knife of yours. That's the man child from down the road. You're minding other people's trays, but you open a charity, you're minding other people's trays.
Ricky boy, you go tell the man that boy, that little personal.
No, don't tell me that, man. I'm fed up by your mouth, boy. Somebody hold me back on us. You can't be disrespecting me so, boy, Ricky boy. I look for you.
Boy, go up the road, but I don't hear you, boy. Yes, how once a time out, and when people tell you things, you don't like it. Come now, Ricky, you're taking long.
All right. All right, so it says fathers always have that one big mug when they drink from. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you cook up a stove today, boy. Dad, how come you just had to drink in that big mug? Mommy just give me this little small cup to drink in.
You really want to know why I just drinking a big mug so, boy?
I want to know, yeah?
No problem. Wait here for me. I'll come in now. Wait. Right. Let me know if you can pay these two things. Tell me.
One is a tea and tech bill. Oh, look at how much. And one is the rent. I can't pay this.
Right, well, hush your mouth and drink in your little shot glass. Right? The big mug is for the people who have paid the bills. When they start to pay bills, you can start to drink out of this.
You see that plate, right? You have the tomatoes.
They don't already, boy. Wifey cook up a stove today, boy.
So I would send these clips to Steve one by one, and we'd be cracking up at the same thing.
Don't try to help me out at all. I don't know where I had to rent for. Mommy, you're right. You just curl all the time. I didn't ask to be born. I didn't ask to come in this world. You just need curl me. Ungratefulness is a sin, boy. All I went through for you. I push your big head out in the hospital. And that's where you go look to tell me, boy. Everything I do for your power, roof on your head, clothes on your back, food in your mouth, money in your pocket, and that way you go tell me you were not to be born. Ungrateful. Mommy, hey, I don't want to hear that. Don't tell me that for the rest of the week. As a matter of fact, don't talk to me. What's why? But you don't do nothing inside of here.
Right, you're going for it.
Yeah. I haven't seen some of these stuff, but I'll get to the ones that I picked, as in the ones that I found funny. I don't see these ones. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. So when you get caught teething chicken from the pot.
I hope when you get through it, they'll put you through the same blasted stress that put me through. And the same wickedness. You go put your hand in the blasted pot, boy. Everybody have to eat from that pot, Jamal. You different chicken, big boy, like you different chicken. I'm sorry, mommy. For some quarreling so much, I lost my blasted voice. I fed up at you. I can't tell you nothing again, boy. Oh my gosh, boy. Jamal, you really gonna need that chicken from on the ground, boy? I don't know what's going on with you. I feel like I pick up the wrong child in the hospital. I really feel so, boy. Cool, boy. The food tastes good, man. Jamal, you for real, boy? You ain't find it too big to be licking plate, boy? Big hard back 20-something year old, you licking plate, boy.
Food tastes good, mommy.
And no more food does taste good, but you licking plate. Furthermore, when you keep that plate is yours, eh? Because you eat food and you're licking the plate with your tongue. Keep that plate, and I want that plate. Write your name on that.
Mommy, we had to bring back up that food, boy.
Yes, I had to bring it back up. That is your plate from today, move forward. Don't put back that plate and that sing for me.
Gosh, Good day, Dad. Good afternoon, son. Good day. Wait. Come here. Come.
Huh? Come here for me. Come. Come and stand up right in front of me. What is that on your ears, young man?
A piercing, Daddy.
You's a girl, boy? Tell me, is a girl?
No.
So what you doing with earring in your ears, boy? What you doing with it in your ears?
Because it does look good.
It does look good, not you. Take off that earring off of your ears for me. Take it off now.
Yeah, but Daddy, we gotta give him 2 for I call mommy and ask if I can.
I don't care what your mother said. Take off that earring. You will give your little sister it. That's what you gonna do. Take it off for me now.
Hey, boy. I spent plenty money.
Hush your mouth before I slap off that earring off your ears.
Hey,
watch how you don't start to walk like a girl. Sucks, man.
Nah, I'm fed up. Nah.
Look at how much food that is. It's a whole mountain of food you eating there, boy.
Mommy, I eat for the day.
You always not eating for the day, but you're always getting bigger. That food can feed everybody in the house, Jamel. Today and tomorrow, look at how much food.
But there's not plenty food.
Jamel, yes, that is plenty food. You can eat all of that?
Yes, I can eat all of this.
Eat it. I'm standing up right here and watching you. Eat all that plastic food for me. You just make me feel like I pick up the wrong child, you know. Eat all that food. I'm watching you till it's done.
All right, so I'm gonna show you the stuff that I find real funny now.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Come again?
You should be able to relate to this, Marks.
Pressure's on you,
It
boy.
is what, Jamaicans?
No, just Caribbean.
I don't call the police, mommy. You just let me, right? Hey, you're big and you're bright. Look my phone right here. I know you call them. Cause like them push you out, them blasted belly. Them raise you, them mind you. And when you call, and when they come here, I will cut your ass in front of them too. Call them, look. Call them.
No. I ain't gonna call them again.
No, call them. You want to call them. Call them, look.
Is your hand
That's
You should have called them. You would have had to pack up your things and live by them too. Shucks.
Obviously, like I said, this is my culture. This is what I find hilarious because I can relate to all of it. So that's why I was asking you about the Ghanaian guy, and as to why is it you found it that funny is because obviously it's your country. What's the last one I'll play for you guys?
Look, Chumel, how much bread is that you eating there? 6 bread, mommy. Chumel, 6 freaking bread, boy. 6 bread, boy. And what you mug you're drinking in? Look at that big, oh my God, I can't mind you again, you know. Yeah, but mommy, me eat for the day, I'm real hungry, me eat for the whole. I don't want to hear that nobody just eat 6 bread, Chumel. You're going to eat up the whole freaking house, boy. I can't mind you no more, I can't do it. I'm gonna put it back, I'm gonna put it back, eat it for me. I can't mind you no more.
You know, it's so fun how some cultural stuff actually like crossover.
Yeah.
Because that is an African thing too. You say you put it back there. No. Eat it.
Sorry, everybody, if it is.
Sorry. Okay, sorry.
But literally, this gives me I cry when it is I watch it, man.
Oh, man, big up all the funny people out there, man.
So, Mags, you were here. Talk to us about your favorite comedians.
Huh?
Who's your favorite comedian? Who's the funniest?
Ooh, my favorite comedian is probably like Bernie Mac or Cat Williams or something like that. Who else?
Bernie.
Dave Chappelle. Bernie Mac, Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle. And that might be about it, you know.
All right, your favorite stand-up.
What, special?
Yes.
Maybe Pimp Chronicles. Pimp Chronicles. I like one of them Kevin Hart ones is ridiculous. But is it?
What's he wearing in it? What's he wearing in it? That's how I can remember them.
Is it raising the black top? The one I can't remember which one it is.
Red
man.
stage, like red background.
It's not. Is it Laugh at My Pain or is
I
it?
think it
Must be one of the first two.
What,
it's
it's
might
one.
be Laugh at My Pain.
One of them. I thought
It's hilarious.
There's one of them that is
gold.
hilarious
I've
from
actually
start to
watched it.
finish.
Yeah, it's gold.
crazy. That's why it disappoints me because his
door being high.
his stand-ups ain't hitting the same no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? But that's one of the all-time greats. And I like old school. I like Eddie Murphy Raw.
That was my introduction to like stand-ups.
Raw's funny.
Hilarious.
And when you watch it now in this day and age, it's probably even funnier because it lets you know the 80s was a wild time, boy. The things you've
You think Raw is funnier than Delirious?
Slightly, yeah.
I don't think I've laughed more at one particular thing than Delirious.
What is it?
I think the first time I watched Delirious, I was finished.
Raw has me crying. Who else is there that's good? I can't think.
So you rate Kevin Hart like that?
I used to. I think he's funny. I think he's funny in films. But I think his stand-ups are trash now. The last 2 or 3 or whatever they've been. they've been trash. But initially though, when he first started, yeah, Kevin Hart was top tier. I think he deserves all the everything that he's got. You get me? He earned it. Whether he could sustain it or not, that's on him. But yeah, Kevin Hart was hilarious to me anyway. He's funny. All of is it the You Gonna Learn Today one?
You gonna learn today?
What one is that?
No, that's the one where he's wearing grey, I think. Yeah, that's one where he's wearing grey, because talking about when his dad came to school with no boxes on.
And his dick
He
swinging.
was just swinging. His dad was like, some kid was like, ew. He's like, what do you mean, ew? You gotta learn about the long dick. He said, Dad, you can't say that in school.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
that
what?
was funny.
Beanos just give me the best joke I've had nearly all year. Beanos has phoned me just now, yeah, and I think he's still drunk. Yeah,
Beanos.
Yeah, because we were doing our 200 episode last night.
Yes, yeah.
So we all got turned. The episode might not see the light of day, by the way.
Can you imagine?
Serious?
Yeah, I might not. But firstly, I don't know who's going to edit it. Secondly, there's just lots going on, just because there's lots of people there, lots of cross talking and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to proofread it before, but it might honestly, it might not see the light of day. So I don't know what we're gonna do about
It's
that.
no behaviour.
Yeah, man.
He's had none.
Yeah, but within reason, man. You know what I'm saying? Beanos phoned me this morning. Yeah, he's still drunk. Yeah, talking shit. He's like, you don't sound like you're on TDA. I'm like, what? I was like, no, I'm late, innit?
He said, man, Brentford, the same thing.
Yeah, I said, I'm late, innit? But you know how it is, man. When man a man tired, man a man sleep. You get what I'm saying? So, he's phoning me, yeah. And then, like, I could hear he's outside, like, he's going somewhere, you get me? Like, and then he's talking. He's like, I don't know when I became so responsible. You get what I'm trying to say? That he's like, I love being responsible. You get me? I don't know when I became so responsible, but I'm loving it. You get me? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, where are you going? He's like, I'm in a Uber going to pick up my car. You get me? And I'm saying, why? Where's your car? And he's like, it's outside the studio.
What?
He said it's outside the studio. He left his car outside the studio and got Uber home, innit?
Oh, that's so responsible.
Yeah, but I'm saying, no, it's not. It's like, what?
What's secret? It's not there.
I'm saying,
After
I watched you drive off.
What the hell?
Oh my God. He said, what? I said, bro, I watched you drive off. What? He's like, no, wait. I said, brother, wallah. On everything I love, I watched you drive that car after him. Oh my God, I'm going to call you back.
You have to clip this.
Imagine.
Oh, blood.
I have to clip this.
Can you imagine?
What?
That's crazy.
Can you imagine? Do you know how crazy that is? Imagine patting himself on the back.
Oh.
I said, I don't know when I got this responsible. I'm a new man.
I was crying.
No, that's ridiculous.
Crazy.
And shoo, his car's not outside.
Nah, he missed me back. I think he's found it. I think he knows. I think he knows where it is now.
That is wild.
Oh, nah, that was the funniest thing. Man said, yeah, I left it outside. I didn't know you didn't. I watched you with my own two eyes. I was standing on the side of the road and I watched you pull off and go,
You're dumb.
Can y'all, I beg y'all, explain to me the allure
of what?
In drinking like that? That y'all don't even know what the hell happened the night before. But you had the presence of mind to actually reach home.
Yeah.
Explain to me.
I don't know the science behind it, man.
Not the science, the allure. The allure. What's the draw?
That's not the aim, innit? Is that the aim? That's not the aim. That's not what we're going for.
I don't think this is the last time
it's
this is
just a
gonna happen.
byproduct of drinking the alcohol.
This is not the last time it's going to happen.
Huh?
It's not the last time this is going to happen.
I know, man, but I suppose it's not good, is it?
Imagine. Somebody sent Woody the great skits. Yeah, Woody's hilarious.
Woody McKay? No.
Woody's your boy, yeah.
That's the thing. When I fancy a guy, yeah, I don't want to see you attempt funny.
That's what
because
he
if
was
you're
doing
not
before
funny,
you saw him in
no,
Power.
I've only known him from Power.
Serious?
Yeah, man. So when I see, because I saw something and I just thought, did someone send me something one time? I said, don't ever send me this again. Obviously, LOL, joking. In a joking way, I said, oh, it's going to put me off. Well, play it.
No, they didn't send him.
Oh, did they send anything?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. You really know him only from Power?
Yeah.
So how do you name his name was Woody?
Because I Googled the man, don't you?
Where do you know him from?
The skits.
Hmm?
I knew him from the skits.
Oh.
And then I saw him making that particular crossover.
I ain't seen him do skits.
See, I don't feel like if I met him funny, I would have thought he's a beautiful black man.
I think I know him as Bobby Brown.
Yes. Actually, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean
about
from Power. I met him from the new edition biopic. I liked him as Bobby.
That's when I rated him.
Oh, okay.
Because he crossed over.
I don't know what he does.
Are there any Jamaicans that do these skits and that? That's
Yeah,
funny.
there are a couple. I like
There
that
is.
guy who lives in America. I think it's New York.
Major Hype.
Major Hype.
Is funny.
He's
His characters
funny.
are hilarious.
100%. But
Yeah.
he started adding like women impersonations.
He's been doing women. He does the Trini. He's got the Trini.
Yeah, see, when they start to bring
guy.
women into it, I'm just like, you're not funny. If you have to impersonate women to be funny, you're not funny.
His favorite characters are my women. The women that's my favorite characters. Mitzi and them lot.
Actually,
I
the
think
only
he's
Drewski, I like
too
Drewski.
funny.
I like when Drewski tries to do
I
the.
think Drewski's jokes as well. That one that Loons loves, man, and that. I don't know, man. He's Jamaican, man, and he's always arguing. He's talking on the phone to his brethren and he's talking about big facts. He's like, yeah, big facts. His mum comes in, what? Don't touch me, fax machine. Talking about big facts, not even small facts, big facts. You know?
Is that where you got it from? All right. I would have never known. Your teeth.
Big facts, man. But I don't know his name. Yeah, he's funny. But that probably it's like what you're saying, the cultural shift, innit? We're all looking at it from different eyes, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
No, I find it funny though.
Yeah, the Jamaican ones, some of them Jamaican ones kill me. But I think Major Hype's cold.
But I think it's because like Jamaican culture has been touched on worldwide.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So you can get used to their particular comedy and the type of stuff that they normally say.
Mm.
But Trinidad, it hasn't touched worldwide.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand?
It's the language barrier. When you start going for it, you can just about understand it, man.
Ben, play the last one, please.
Yeah, we sing, man. Play the last one.
Yeah, the link for.
It's your Ghanaian guy.
I'm sorry. You know, I don't always do this. Big up the Ghanaians. So let me big up, bro.
Hello. Yo, who's so bopping? Oh, hey.
Yeah, no, I'm at Philip's house.
Oof, your friend's house. Have you seen the time? Huh? A couple 11 o'clock. Only fear. In the twinkling of an eye. So only fear. I didn't know.
Hey, tell him I said hi.
Ah.
Oh, Philip said hi.
I don't care. In front of Hobia, Blafie, Sakola Bonino, my catch now said, don't be his friend again. Who did Blafie me trail?
No, that's cool.
Okay.
Hello.
Yo, who's
This guy is so sick, though, man.
You can tell you're crying.
But Nigerian fathers do that too, right?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, but it's.
I know. I'm not laughing the way he's laughing.
It's different. No, it's different.
No, but because your father's funny, but not that he's meaning to be funny.
Mm.
Yeah. Like when he's angry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's always angry, though.
And there was one joke he kept on telling over and over and over and over and over again. I can't remember what it was. To Stephen.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You know what
Same thing
Africans do
over and
sometimes? They're funny without trying to be funny, but when they try to be funny, their jokes are like dad jokes. It's like, oh, stop this. It's just like, no, it's not here. But they're just funny in the way they exist.
Yeah.
Yes, where we at, though?
We're
People's Journal.
meant to be People's Journal.
You press the thingy?
No, not
I
yet.
know how.
All right, people. Welcome to the People's Journal. I'll give you the news from economics point of view. You look like stuffing
No.
when you put in your turkey and your capon and that.
I need a sandwich.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
it
I like
tastes
a
good in a
sandwich.
sandwich.
It tastes better than a sandwich, but yeah.
I fuck with stuffing, I can't lie.
Okay. Have you got your stuffing already?
Why has the price gone up?
Nah,
Wait for this one.
they're asking you to give it back.
What?
It may contain moths.
It's a scandal.
Moths.
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 Yeah.
Tell them who it is.
Tesco.
Yeah. The horse meat people.
Not regular Tesco. Tesco Finest. Yeah.
No, not the finest. That's more expensive.
Tesco Finest apple and cranberry stuffing mix.
What do you mean moths? So
Apple
like,
and
as in like,
cranberry.
Yeah.
That's why.
no, but did they, you said again they did deserve
What?
apple and cranberry stuffing. That's crazy. But is it like a moth flew whilst they were producing it, or do they mean that part of the stuffing is made of moth?
Yeah,
meat?
that's what I think, man. I don't think it's like one moth. They would have left
meat.
that.
Moth meat.
I think it's like a herd, like, I don't know what they called.
A herd of moths.
A herd of moths. Yeah, basically, man. Maybe a bunch of them got stuck in something and then it's all in the food now. I don't know. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Enough to say that they want people to return all their stuffing pretty much, man. And they said, if you bring it back, obviously we give you your money back and whatnot.
That's stupid. I don't want my £1 back.
You know what I'm saying?
I want a voucher. I want a lawsuit.
It's a damn shame.
Yeah, they might as well eat it. They might as well eat it and then
Exactly,
sue
and
them.
get sick from it. I want my thingy. I want my 2024 to be on Tesco, courtesy of Tesco.
Is it like moth extract or is it like they're gonna find?
What's in moth extract?
They're gonna find like whole moths in it.
I don't know.
full
It
thing, man.
just basically says, well, it's due to the possible presence of moths in the product. Yeah.
The moths have
Maybe
eyes.
it's got eggs in there. Who knows? Huh?
Ew.
Yeah, it might do. It might be that bad, isn't it?
That says
Just
moth
be-
eggs.
Yeah.
This is such a sick. This is giving fear factor.
Yeah, man.
That's worse than horse meat lasagna.
100% horse meat. Yeah.
Because that lasagna was kicking.
Did you have a horse meat lasagna?
Probably. But that lasagna was nice. I ain't mad at it.
I actually remember the one lasagna from years ago. Do you remember that? How do you distinctly remember the horse meat lasagna? It must have had horse meat. If you remember that
No, but they said it was it wasn't like a one-off thing, innit? It was
for a period of time.
It was after it got exposed, they said it probably would have been made bare times. That's
So you're
what
saying your lasagnas in the year of 2011
they were
all
fire.
slapped.
They were slapped. I told them I ain't got nothing against that. It just sounds unconventional.
It does sound wild.
But
Oh gosh, here we go.
I think it was Rich the other day.
Yeah. But eating elephant.
Rabbit. You've eaten rabbit, haven't you?
I don't know. I would though. I don't. Can't think. I don't think. Maybe not. Rabbit. I don't know. This is when you always talk about you wouldn't eat ducks and all them stupidness.
Yeah, she was squirming. She was like, wait. Sorry.
Now what's coming?
What did you say it was like eating something else? It was as wild as eating. Was it the rabbit?
Oh, yeah, rabbit. Yeah. Is that
And you said it was like eating dog
can't remember.
or cat.
I don't remember bringing cats into it.
No, Rich said that. Rich said it was like eating
Oh yeah,
dog,
because
yeah.
it's like in a pet. Yeah. It's like in your dog or a cat.
Or is it camel like eating like a dog or a cat?
No, it definitely would have been a bunny because we was saying rabbits and I was saying, well, that's a bunny, that's a pet.
It started with camel though, innit?
We started with elephant. Elephant meat.
No,
Imaya's eating elephant meat.
Has he? What's it like?
Like normal, like steak, like normal steak.
I could imagine. People think I'm crazy, but I'm a carnivorous G, and I'm the top of the food chain. I'd consume most animals, especially if I prepared them myself. You get me?
So you eat dog?
You said I would.
Yes.
I mean, what, like house dog?
As opposed to
I'll be real with you, yeah.
Road dog.
You are in a white man's land. You might not want to say that. It's supposed to like a house dog. Like it makes a difference. A dog is a dog. Like, it ain't gotta be a chihuahua.
I don't understand how people pick and choose like what animals for consume. I kill what I eat. You get me? I'm on like I would if I knew it was clean without like disease and these things. I'd try and consume most meats. I'd kill most animals and put them in my Dutch pot, flavour them up, couple Scotch bonnet and thing, pimento seed, all-purpose paprika.
So why are you doing a recipe? Are you alright? I did a full-on recipe,
Nah,
you
man,
know.
2 scallion, carrots. You know what I'm saying? Just yeah.
How about cat?
Again, people say that cats and dogs are in Chinese. And I love Chinese.
I think they mean it when you go to China.
I'm not squirmish to those things. They're insects and that.
How about monkey?
Again,
I heard monkey meat slaps.
Oh, Chinese people. I heard. No. When I was working in Gap, many moons ago,
I think it's in China.
there was a Chinese guy in there. And we were chatting about same sort of conversation. He was like, he ate a monkey. I was like, what?
Yeah, I've heard
monkey.
yeah.
It's like, what? Monkey?
I've heard that some Chinese, I must say some, eat monkey, and monkey meat slaps, apparently. But people will say that. I just think whatever brings you to eat anything, you have to commit to the fact that it slaps. You can't come and tell me it's dead.
Yeah, for real, you can't do that.
Because how did you get there in the first place?
like seeing it and all that. Yeah, that might be different. But if you bought me like fillets of assorted meats and was like, this is that, this is that, this is that, I'd whip them up and see what they're saying.
What would you not kill to eat though? Because you just said you need to have it when it's already. It doesn't look like the thing you killed.
No, I wouldn't kill a cat.
That's wild, you know. We'll put you in jail. That's crazy.
Jeffrey Dahmer settings, isn't it?
I wouldn't kill a cat. That's bonkers.
You'd be on the police watch list. That's wild.
That's actually bonkers. But people eat like all different kind of birds. People eat like pigeon and thing.
Yeah.
Like.
How about a wild cat? You.
Yeah.
What's a wild cat?
Just
like
a cat in the
tiger,
wild.
lion.
And so just a cat that hasn't been housed yet.
They're more rough.
But insects and reptiles.
Oh my gosh, would you eat fox?
Ah.
They're nasty.
Oh, that foxes.
They're
What
so
if it's a
dirty.
domesticated fox? A nice one that stays in the house.
My neighbour tries to domesticate a fox.
So we could be missing out on like pure goodness,
Yeah,
like not eating these animals.
I think you guys' minds are corrupted because you've seen the emaciated foxes round your ends.
Yeah.
Because they look dead.
Yeah, they look.
Diseased.
The foxes in nicer areas are beautiful
They're
though.
fluffy and
yeah. There's a fox in my old house. It was actually really pretty. Like they're clean. They're very like well fed and stuff. It makes me sick though. 'Cause I don't like animals anyway.
Yeah, these city foxes.
They ain't it. They've been through some things.
Yeah, so not.
They have a
maybe
hard
they'll
day.
walk into your house.
They will, and they stink.
Not a fox. Yeah, maybe not a fox. That might be where I draw the line.
If you're in the wild, you would kill anything. To be honest.
Yeah.
See, that's where I'm gonna die. I can't kill it.
Serious.
Do you know how much like, it literally makes me so like because it's got all like the hairs on. I don't like things with like fur. I don't even really wear fur jackets like that because the fur reminds me of animals. One time I had, I can't do it.
You'll ever kill anything?
Who y'all?
Everybody in this room. You'll ever killed anything?
Spiders and stuff, yeah.
No, proper things.
To eat, yeah?
Yes.
No.
No, I've never gone hunting before. No. I would though. I'd make curry goat from scratch.
Not hunting. If it was brought to you.
You make curry goat from scratch, you know, from there or wherever it does.
Not from there. That's how good to call it in Nigeria. Meh.
Like that's serious. You make a stewed chicken from scratch is serious. You pop the neck.
I've killed chickens.
Of course you have. I could imagine. But you used to put crabs in the pot when they're alive, innit? And hear them screaming.
Yeah, because apparently if you don't do it, it's poisonous. If you kill them and then boil them, it's poisonous.
That's inhumane.
But that's the only way to not die. Otherwise, you'll be inhumane.
Is it?
Yeah, you get got. You have to boil them fresh.
The lobsters scream.
You said crab.
Same thing, lobster, crab.
It's not the same thing.
It's all crustaceans, man.
So what?
I've never heard a crab screaming in the pot.
I mean,
But you thrown a live crab in the pot before, right? Yeah, see, that's inhumane.
Why?
That's the only way. Otherwise, you can't have crab. And crab legs slap. It's a good part. But then that's the only way, because apparently they do. It does get poisonous if you kill them before you cook them. That's what I've heard.
And this is why humans ain't shit. Imagine there was like, I don't know, giants or something, and we was the food, and this is what they're doing to us.
Well,
Catching us, slitting our throat, hanging man upside down, making all the blood drop out, talking about his
Sounds like a little bit of slavery.
Yeah. Or throwing man in the boiling hot, not even hitting you on the head, alive, dashing you in the boiling hot water.
I'll be real with you, it's giving slavery times. They were getting killed. They were getting chased by dogs for just wanting a little bit of freedom.
Yeah, but imagine they was consuming them.
But that's
the caveman.
We don't know what they weren't doing.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
We don't know what they weren't doing.
According to the Bible, that's what used to happen when the giants were running things. That's why the flood was sent to wash them away. I'm not lying. You used to just
a dead ass.
Yeah, but if you was like prey to someone, you'd think these were heathens. You know what I'm trying to say? Like the way we talk about them, like the group of them would think this is ridiculous, and this is essentially what we're doing to the animals.
Good thing we're at the top, man.
God did.
You know what I mean?
Did that.
You can say, bro?
Well, no animals are harmed in the making of your meals anyway.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. I'm a humanitarian.
All right, so I was talking to Jordan Stevens yesterday, right? And he believes that the plants are alive and stuff, innit? So when he's there saying, no, animals were harmed, but life forms were harmed to make you happy.
That's all right, though. Because the plants know that they're alive for that purpose.
So did animals.
Nah.
The cows in Nigeria know their fate.
That's why they try to run away.
the cows in Nigeria know when it's salad time, and they know, damn,
that's true.
It has to be me.
Serious.
When it's Eid, them cows in Nigeria know what flipping time is. And that's when I think it's weird, because I've had cows in my house, yeah. And then now that's dinner, and it's just weird, man. And you just see them all spread out. And it's just,
And do you eat lamb chops?
No, I only eat lamb this year.
Oh, you eat lamb chops, don't you?
Yeah, I already
That's
had
the
twice.
thing that you said that you like, ooh, I can't eat lamb.
Nah, because I've had lamb now.
Okay. And it's
But before I used to think like
nom,
it's
nom,
a
nom,
sheep.
right?
That's all right.
It's not sheep, it's baby lamb. It's baby sheep.
What, mutton?
Mutton is adult sheep.
No, what you trying to get him to understand?
Lambs are baby sheep.
So
Your tone.
what you getting
First
your
of
to
all-
understand? Lamb is lamb.
Because that's a sheep.
It's the baby.
But it's still a sheep, though.
Yeah, but it's the baby.
But it's still a sheep.
But see, that's worse in her.
That's what I'm trying to.
It's a
That's what I'm trying to
vulnerable-
explain to her. It's the inhumane stuff. The lamb chops that you like is the baby chops.
Oh,
Yeah, but you eat them little chickens. Them baby chickens.
he has no problem
Yeah,
eating. He has
I'll
no
kill
problem
and
eating
eat
lamb.
any animal.
Precisely, he has no problem eating it. He's like, give me the young ones.
Do you know what's crazy
The
though?
ones.
Tender and supple.
I don't like fresh chicken.
Mutton is
again-
hard, coarse, and it takes long, and still.
Yeah, I don't like fresh chicken. I don't like my chicken fresh. Like when I just saw the hen downstairs, and now it's on my plate.
You know, we're not even eating chicken these days. The kind of stuff they pump into it. You know,
That's what I'm
chicken
saying
tastes
to you.
different than what you find in Sainsbury's and Tesco. Real chicken.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm telling you the flipping truth.
Yeah.
Stephen only goes to the farm now to buy meat.
What is it?
Only
Wait, is it
goes
like-
to the
is it
farm,
already
but he
cut
lives
up and
near
stuff?
a place where he can go. He lives
But is
in-
it already
in
cut
a-
up and stuff though?
Huh?
Or does he get the hen and then?
No, it's already cut up and whatnot. But they
It's so
they put the
messy, you
chicken
know.
in.
Have you had corn-fed chicken?
I don't know, but it's
Ooh,
corn-fed,
corn-fed
but
chicken
it's
now.
real chicken.
They're yellow.
Yeah, they are yellow.
The corn-fed ones.
But when you all taste real chicken, you will understand. Like, wait a minute, this is actually
I mean,
wavy.
yeah. It's what we've been eating here, man. It's
Wavy.
terrible, man.
They're down bad, man. GMOs and things.
Everything is just fake.
It's a damn shame. Well, still people's journal. And yeah, remember we was talking about the Bank of England meeting to discuss whether the interest rates are gonna hold or go up or go down. Basically, they're just holding, like everyone thought. So since August, they remained the same at 5.25%. I think that still kind of fills certain lenders and people with some, positives. Yeah, because I think a lot of these lenders are still bringing down their their mortgage rates, which is good. You know what I'm saying? But again, like the governor said, Andrew Bailey, that I don't think anybody thought they were going to bring down the rates this side of the year anyway. So hopefully next year things change soon. China, man, they're cracking down on corruption. The president, Xi Jinping, he's got an anti-corruption program that's focused on like making sure these terrorists out there like basically behave themselves.
Is that right?
Yep. And the latest person who's basically been caught was a Chinese former bank manager, right? His name's Zhu Zhuzhong, yeah? And he's the head of Bank of China. This guy has been convicted of, guess how much he's alleged to have embezzled?
In Chinese currency.
Okay, make it dollars or pounds, because that one you'd just be...
It's a 10 trillion yen.
I would say like $50 billion.
It's one person. Billion. Nah, man. Remember the president yesterday?
Oh, so it's a million then?
Yeah, it's in the millions.
50 million then.
Okay. Marks, man.
10 million?
Okay.
250.
Where's close, man? 255 million.
So that's closer to 50 billion than 50 million.
50 billion.
That's a lot of money.
There's a lot.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's going to
man.
get got.
Yeah,
he's never going to see light of day again.
100% right. You got jail for life.
Damn.
Yeah, jail for life, man. It's apparently one of the biggest, the country's biggest corruption cases.
I think that must be such a difficult life. I was thinking about Hush Puppy the other day. 'Cause I was listening to a podcast about him, and I was like, imagine going from like the best living there is, private jets, the freshest chickens and foods you can get, the best clothes and all whatnot, and then that's it for life as well.
It's a damn shame.
You just got to keep reminiscing.
How long's he got though?
I don't know. I don't think the case is concluded like that. I don't think he's been sentenced yet.
He'll be all right.
He has a choice. He's in there now.
Well, the next thing I want to talk about is, have you guys heard of a company called Cruise in America?
Nope.
Well, they're a self-driving vehicle business. So similar to like Tesla and stuff. But yeah,
Okay.
they specialize in that self-driving stuff. Long story short, they're losing money. And I believe in the third quarter, they lost more than $700 million. Yeah, man. So that takes their total losses to more than $8 billion, you know, since 2016. It's crazy. So long story short, they're going to have to cut some jobs, man.
I thought they were going to have a sale.
No.
Why didn't people never have a sale when they're going through financial things?
To this degree, I don't think. Yeah, it's
It's not gonna
do anything. Yeah, man. But yeah, they're going to be cutting 900 jobs, which equates to like a quarter of its workforce.
Oh, that's
24%.
sad.
Yeah, man, sad. And the next thing I want to talk about is the fact that some charities, well, Citizens Vice anyway, who's representing them, and also I believe it's the Joseph Rowntree Foundation, they campaign for social issues. They're basically talking about how people are suffering in terms of like managing their debts and paying off their essential bills at Christmas and things of that nature. And this Citizens Vice was basically saying that they're seeing more and more people falling behind on energy bills. You know what I mean? Since the winter began, pretty much. And people are owing an average of almost £2,000 to their supplier, man. £1,841 average. It's crazy. So yeah, the cost of living payments, obviously, are going to ease the burden a bit from the government. Again, I spoke about this a few times. If you know you got pensioners in your family or anyone who's eligible for these additional payments, please make sure that they're getting it from the DWP. But yeah, this is pretty much the situation that's going on, man. So they're kind of asking for the government to kind of step in and do a little something for these people who are in need. Have you heard of online retailer called Temu? Is it Temu?
Yes, I have a Temu. That's why you order slippers and they give you Barbie slippers instead.
Well, they're looking to sue Shein. Is it Shein or Shein?
Yeah, Shein, yeah.
Yeah, they're looking to sue them, man. Apparently, Shein has been accused of a Mafia-style intimidation. Yeah, man, they've been rolling up on them.
The girls fighting.
Yeah, apparently among the claims is an allegation that Shein summoned Chinese suppliers that it believed was working with Temu, into its offices, right? And basically they were there, they were falsely imprisoned apparently for hours. Can you imagine?
That's crazy.
What happened else is this?
It's a kidnapping.
Yeah, apparently the vendors also had their mobile phones confiscated while they were being detained. But this is Shein, you know.
Are they really competition like that?
Right. And they were threatened with penalties for doing business with Temu.
Really?
Yeah. How is Shein doing this? Shein's also been accused of misusing intellectual property laws and poaching Temu's key marketing and advising staff as well.
Well, not just that, they steal from black designers as well. So
there you go.
Allegedly.
Yes. So yeah, that's basically what's happening, man. Temu better hire some black people and just add that into it as well, innit? It might help
in there.
somewhere in the world. But yes, that's pretty much it for the People's Journal, man.
All right, thank you. Let's get into our last headlines for today.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, so our next headline, before we were talking about, I think, Birmingham Council and how they filed for bankruptcy. Well, another council was joined that cohort, and basically Cheshire East Council, which is one of the wealthiest parts, pardon me, their council is in one of the wealthiest parts of the UK. They've warned that it faces potential bankruptcy due to the devastating impact of cancelling the northern leg of the HS2. So leaders of Cheshire East Council, in northwest England, said that the authority had spent £11 million, preparing for the high-speed rail link, and that this would now have to be written off. Most of the money, £8.6 million, had been funded by borrowing and would now have to be funded from the council's already stretched revenue budget. As a result, the council, which is a unitary authority covering Crewe and Macclesfield, could be forced to trigger a Section 114 notice, in effect declaring bankruptcy. Nearly 1 in 5 council leaders in England have said that they are likely to declare effective bankruptcy within the next year, due to the lack of government funding. 1 in 4 councils in Scotland said that they face the same prospect. Well, these councils just broke.
I was going to say, councils, aren't they set up by the government though?
Yeah, but they get given a certain amount of money every year to do what they need to do.
Yeah, so y'all need to sort out your budgeting books.
Yeah.
What happens when you don't finish spending money? You tell them you didn't finish spending money, they give you less next year.
But I guess they will say that obviously we don't have enough money to do certain things because they still have to help people with the housing benefits and the this and the that and repairing this and the that. And
so if they go bankrupt, what does that mean?
I don't know.
They just pack shop and that's it. Because an area can't not have a council.
Yeah, but I think they'll just pretty much remain there, but they won't be able to do anything for the people. Yeah, and still got to try and balance the book. So, the people that they owe money, will ask for their money still. You know what I mean? So yeah, and I guess it would just effectively go back to the government, innit?
Basically.
But yeah. Next thing I wanted to mention is, I think I've said that headline already. This is some sad news, man. But actually, no, it's sad news, but it's good news. And trigger warning here, guys. And basically, did you guys hear about a 17-year-old British boy who went missing in 2017?
Yeah.
Cool. That guy, he's been found, man.
I saw that.
2017.
I saw that.
So there's still hope for...
Matilda. What's her name? Magdalene. What's her name?
McCain.
What's her first name?
Madeline.
Yeah, man. Madeline, no?
Madeline, yeah, that's it. I was going to say Magdalene. Yeah,
man.
But I thought, as soon as I saw that, I thought, her parents are going to think, there's hope.
Yeah. If they, you know what I mean?
Boy.
I still...
Fish for another day, boy. I saw that there. I thought that was lovely.
Yeah, man.
Very good
His
news.
name is Alex Batty, right?
Sorry. Basically, when they posted the news, when Sky News posted it, they put Alex Batty, semicolon, young boy, whatever. And then someone had a picture of this guy holding up a car that was really struggling. And they were the semicolon in this sentence. The semicolon in this sentence fighting for his life. I was like, you people are so dumb. It's so silly. But nah, big up him, man.
Yeah, 100%, man. But Alex Batty from Oldham, Greater Manchester. And apparently, yeah, man, what happened was he never returned from holiday to Spain. Yeah, from a holiday, pardon me, to Spain with his mum and his grandfather when he was 11 years old. So he's 17 now. Happened when he was 11.
But why do they keep calling it a holiday? Was it a kidnap?
Boy, I guess because he thought it was a holiday.
True.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway.
Poor kid.
Yeah, but he was found after spending 6 years missing in the town of Revel, which is near the southern French city of Toulouse, early on Wednesday morning. French prosecutors said that his identity had been confirmed by his family. Meanwhile, a medical student was speaking to French media, and they said that they spotted him walking at night in heavy rain and had offered him a lift. Imagine, after initially giving him a fake name, this person who found him a fake name, Alex told him his story and said that he had been walking in the mountains for more than 4 days in an attempt to return to England. Yeah, man. So anyway, apparently, the guy said that Alex was quite tall, was blonde, dressed in black jeans, a white jumper and a backpack. He also carried a skateboard under his arm. His attitude gave me confidence. This is the person who found him speaking. He ended up getting into my van. The first few minutes, he seemed a little shy. We tried to speak in French, but I noticed that he did not master the language. I decided to communicate in English. When I asked him his name, he pretended his name was Zach, and then we continued chatting. We talked for over 3 hours. Very quickly, he gave me his real identity, Alex
Very
Batty.
quickly, 3 hours later.
Yeah, before explaining his story to me. But yeah, according to this, to Le Depêche, Alex told a student that he had been kidnapped by his mum, and had lived in a luxury house in Spain with around 10 people as part of a spiritual community before arriving in France in around 2021.
Yeah, because I was saying how basically, so like, even though he was missing and stuff, his grandma knew that he was with the mum and the granddad, and they can't find those two now. Because apparently they wanted to take him to Morocco. They thought he was in Morocco, actually.
Wow.
On some spiritual retreat stuff. That must have been so scary, but that's sick. I'm glad that he's escaped, man. That's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it
bless him,
for the headlines. Time to pay the bills.
Thank you very much. Let's get into the reaction.
I'm gonna need it because I ain't got one.
I peeped when you walked in. I said, look at this. Insurance. The insurancy.
I left all my equipment at home, man.
That was a time in school.
Truancy.
Yeah, when you were called a truant.
I got called other names by teachers.
I got called all sorts.
Welcome to. Oh my God, there was football on yesterday, innit? I can't even make Europa League jokes. I'm not even in Europe anymore. That is tough. But apparently, Jurgen Klopp's young side beaten in the final Europa League game. So Liverpool's youngest European team in their history found the Europa League just too tough for them in Brussels, as Jurgen Klopp's experimental side lost to dead rubber 2-1 at the Union Saint Julius or something. Klopp rested his key players ahead of Sunday's Premier League visit of rivals Man United. Oh yeah. With top spot in Group E already assured, Handin starts the academy quartet: Ben Doak, KD Gordon, Luke Chambers and Conor Bradley. A first senior goal for the ever-improving 20-year-old centre-back Jarrell Kwanzaa, their 14th different scorer this season, was the only highlight on a testing evening for Klopp's young guns. Kwanzaa's 40th minute 11er equalled a club record 34th successive goal-scoring match, with United on Sunday standing in the way of a new landmark, and Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk and Alisson Becker all to return after being left out at home. And the West Ham secure Group A top spot. Yeah, man, placed in the last 16. So West Ham produced a professional performance to secure a top spot in Group A and a place in the Europa League last 16 with a 2-0 win over a below-par Freiburg on Thursday night. The Hammers took the lead when Mohamed Kudus made a clever run and lashed in his 7th goal of the season with a brilliant Edison Alvarez first for the club, doubling the lead just before the break.
7 already.
Huh?
7.
7 what?
Kudos.
Is he at 7?
You just said that.
I'm just reading.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, lashed in his 7th goal of the season. What's that, all comps? Is that good? Are you rating that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. It's better than Anthony, innit? I'm upset about it. I don't really like talking about football nowadays. Have you not noticed?
I'll get into that after you finish the thing. I want to talk a little bit.
I just told you.
I don't want to talk about it, man. I said I want to talk about it a little bit.
I said, yeah, don't worry. Well, let's talk about it.
You finish that, we'll talk about it.
Okay, we could talk. No, we could do it. We could do it. It's fine.
That's so funny.
Oh, man.
Freiburg, who had won their last 3 games without conceding in all competitions, found themselves in positions of promise on several occasions, but did little to test Fabianski, who once again deputised in goal for Areola. As a result, while the Hammers advanced straight to the last 16, which takes place in March, the Bundesliga side will face a knockout round playoff in February to attempt to earn their spot in the next round of the competition. And our last bit of Europa League news. Nico Zanioli's first goal for club secures Europa League Conference League. Well, Zanioli's first goal for Aston Villa sent them on their way to a 1-1 draw over Drinks. What? Zrinski Mostar that secured a Europa League conference last 16 spot for Unai Emery's side. Was they in Europa League and they dropped down or something? What's this? Or was they in Conference League the whole time?
Who?
Villa.
Aston Villa. I think conference. I think
They was in Conference. Boys have been Conference League the whole time.
I think so.
Villa needed just a point. Yeah, it would have been. Yeah. Villa needed just a point to secure top spot in Group E and subsequently avoid a playoff round in February, but the Premier League side were frustrated for an hour in Bosnia. Eventually, the introduction of captain John McGinn off the bench proved pivotal as the midfielder crossed for Zaniolo to stay home with ease for the opener. Zrinski then produced one of the misses of the season as substitute Haranovic somehow fired over in front of an empty goal after a mix-up between Villa debut keeper Philippe Marshall and Callum Chambers. Despite Malekin Nusik's firing in the 87th minute equaliser on the Bosnian side, Villa, who were afforded the chance to leave top scorer Ollie Watkins on the bench, held on for a point as they ensured 2 fewer games in the new year and safe passage into the latter stages of Europe. And that's it. What did you want to suggest, Brent?
All right, first one, let me just play a clip. Someone sent it in.
Talking about, he's got pay-per-view checks from both of us, and they didn't fucking cash when he fought this bum. So, I mean, he's literally got the personality of a fucking slug. He makes Usman look like James fucking Brown.
It knocked you out. That's all that matters.
He didn't knock me out. He didn't fucking knock me out, dude. He never fucking knocked me out. The ref had to fucking cheat. I beat his ass for 5 rounds straight.
Everyone's a cheat when they get
You
knocked out,
got your ass
right?
beat the first time, the second time, you're a
Then they get
bum.
knocked the fuck out after,
Bro,
right?
you're a fucking idiot.
Then they get
dude.
knocked
You
the
might
fuck
be
out
the
after,
stupidest
right?
guy on the UFC roster. Literally, you're so fucking stupid. On Saturday night, I'm gonna bring you to a place you never want to be. I'm gonna bring you to 7th layer hell.
Okay.
No, I'm bringing you to 7th layer hell. We'll say what's up to your dad while we're there.
Oh.
Did he connect?
Yeah,
He threw something.
Yeah.
That's mad. He's got to be him. He really got to.
Yeah, for real.
What?
He's got to beat his ass.
He's got to beat black and blue, bruv.
So the question is,
Damn.
is there a time when you can go
No
too
fucking
far
pussy. Look, he's got his
when
ultimate.
promoting a fight?
Yeah, that. That's too far.
I mean, I don't know what. It depends what look you're going for, innit?
What you look you're going for, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to rattle man and take them out of the game, I suppose there's nothing. What's too far when you're promoting a fight? What are you saying? That is.
I think that was.
But
'Cause
your aim, if your aim is to antagonize,
Yeah, but there's antagonizing somebody. Because what's the point of them doing that little roasting thing? It's just to get in the person's head. It's kind of like, because I always thought that was put on. Like, they were
Not
just,
always. No.
they're
Some
put
of
on.
them genuinely hate each other.
Yeah, but I think personally, I feel like that's too far. I think bringing people's like, because you're fighting me. You're not fighting my mum. You're not fighting my dad. You're not fighting my kids. You're not fighting anything. You're fighting me. You keep your insults to me and
but
saying, but you don't know anyway. I don't play with grief. So using someone's grief and saying I'm gonna kill you. Okay, and then you say I'm gonna say hello to my dad.
yeah, but that could also
You
take him off
go-
his
I'll
game. That
give
could take
you
him
this
off his
message.
game plan, though, innit?
I'll give you the
He
message.
might go
you
in
take
there
to my
with
dad.
like just anger and rage in his heart, thinking I'm gonna kill this brother.
When's this? I might actually watch this one. See him get his ass beat.
And
That's
then he
wild.
had the MAGA hat on, innit? And then the crowd started saying, USA, USA.
Is it?
It's now become a race thing, isn't it?
Racing.
Okay, so obviously we want the black guy to win.
Man, do you know who he is? The black guy?
And then the guy from Birmingham.
I thought it was, but then it sounded like it had an American accent.
Yeah, no, I think it's him, you know, because he's Covington's been trying to call him out. So yeah,
I'm
pretty
so glad
that's
that
him.
connected.
Who's going to win him, man?
What's his name? Was it Edwards? Oh, is that
Is that his name?
not Leon?
Leon, that's it. Yeah,
Leon Edwards.
yeah. It's a tough. Like the white guy's a actual decent fighter, man. He's come up short against. Obviously, to be fair, he lost to the guy that Edwards beat. What's his name? Usman. But again, styles make fights, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? My money's on Leon though.
Leon's the black guy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you gonna support a white man?
Nah, hell no. Especially not that guy.
That'd be good. I hope he wins.
Yeah.
Rooting for him. When's the match? Oh, is that what it's
I
called?
think
Saturday.
Yeah, I think it's a Saturday.
Is it called a match?
Yeah. Fight.
I was gonna say they're boxing or they're fighting.
It's MMA. So boxing, kicking, everything. Headbutt.
Damn. Oh, well, let it run.
Elbows.
Not elbows.
Yeah, everything, man.
Reaching and scratching. Can you bite people in this kind of fights?
Nah.
No.
Oh, so that's where they draw the line. I can kick you, I can gouge your eyes out. Bite you, that's too
Actually,
far.
you can't poke people's eyes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
You can't kick them in the head when they're down.
When they're down, back hit them in the head when they're up.
Yeah, if they're on their
I
feet.
can headbutt them.
No, you can't headbutt them.
So you can't hit them on the head?
When
You
they're
can't,
down.
you can't kick someone in the head. You can't kick a ground.
Kick somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because
You
I've
can't
seen
kick on
somebody
knees to the
punch
head
them.
to the grounded opponent. No.
Okay.
You can punch him.
When he's down.
Yeah. But you can't kick someone in the head when they're down. I think you could used to.
Yeah, that's wild.
And
The
they
big kick
changed
when you're
it.
down is mad.
Like a knee.
Knee or kick, yeah.
Oh, I was thinking stump.
Yeah, even that. You can't do that.
Especially that. That's dangerous.
Dangerous.
I hope he wins. I'm rooting for him, man. Get this for your dad.
I'm going to miss that. You just have to let me know what happened. Brent, what kind of discourse did you want?
Yeah. Obviously, Mags. Last year was an interesting year for a relationship because I got to see you trying to pull me out of my character with Arsenal, right?
Yeah.
I think you quickly realized that I didn't really have like high expectations in that particular regard, but I think now you know that I fully back Arteta. I believe that he has transformed our club, and I love that he's brought the love back for watching Arsenal for me. Now,
I love that for you.
I've spent years in the end of Arsene Wenger's reign, innit? And I remember that vividly. There were dark days. I didn't want to watch Arsenal, but I had to watch Arsenal because I'm a proper Arsenal fan. When I came to this country, my father said to both of us, myself and Stephen, look at all the football teams, right? And choose one. Choose one. It was that and that with Arsenal and Man United. Because them times, obviously, you know, Dwight York and Andy Cole, whew, it was difficult, Marks. It was difficult.
You betrayed your training brother.
It was difficult. But Arsenal...
Can't respect that.
Arsenal was my team. And to be honest, how Arsenal played, that's how myself and Stephen kind of play. You understand? That type of football. So that's what drew us there. Anyway, you're now in a period in your life you never thought you would meet in regards to United, right? You just said just now that you don't like talking about football anymore. And you didn't say United. You said football.
I never really enjoyed talking about football. I just do it.
Serious?
It's just something that I just do. Do you believe that?
No, because you just said you don't like it anymore. So it meant that there was a time when you did. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Potato. Go on. No, okay, yeah, no, I'm with you, yes.
I actually want to have a conversation with you. Because how it has affected your life is a spiritual thing because you're really down. Like you're down. What do you do or use in order to basically lift your spirits, seeing as you've tapped out of football?
Music, Jesus. Why are you kissing your teeth for?
Okay, if we're not going to be serious, let's get to down here.
Do you want to unpack about how I'm so downtrodden? It doesn't.
Because I never expected it. I really didn't, because you were so brazen last year. Like, really brazen.
I'll be back.
You hope that you'd be back?
I definitely will be back.
Because you believe that Man United will be back?
Yeah, because we're the biggest club in the world and we're going to take our rightful place in society.
Yeah. I guess when we were there holding on to hope, you were like, you idiots.
And look, he's all right.
So that's what I'm saying. You could use us as an example, I guess.
Never give up hope, man. Never give up hope. Dark days ahead.
Yeah.
You get me? But there's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. So this Saturday, was it Sunday, when you play Liverpool?
Sunday, I think.
All right, you gonna watch it? Oh my goodness.
What?
You mean not watch it?
Potentially, because I'm traveling, so I could miss it.
As in, obviously. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you something to wear on that day. Not the clothes. I don't want to see it on your head.
Cool.
Anyway, I hope that United sack Ten Hag. I know you don't want him to go, but I feel that's the only way that's gonna bring you joy again when you realize it's better out there than this fraud that you said was the best.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I pray for. It's another line in my prayer list.
Okay, well, we'll see.
I pray for all of y'all in here.
What if he turns it around?
Then I want United to keep him just to spite you.
To spite me?
Yes, because he's not going to bring you all back to where you are supposed to be, apparently.
I don't think...
I don't think so, no.
So we'll never win a title with Ten Hag?
No. I don't think you'll ever win a title with Ten Hag. But that's my opinion. You believe that you believe that he's the Messiah, which is crazy to me.
Not Messiah. It's obviously the levels, because I don't believe you'll ever win a title with Arteta. So
Yeah, no, I know.
I heard that.
I heard you say that. And I disagree.
Yeah, no. They could be in the same boat.
Because we would have won it last year if it is that Saliba didn't pop down.
Sure. I mean, the gap was the gap. City done what they done, and you had games in hand, and it was always going to do that.
When Saliba popped down.
Huh?
When Saliba popped down.
So what? You ain't had injuries this season?
Yeah, we have.
To who?
Party. Timber.
Forget Party. Forget Timber, they weren't there.
Jesus, sorry.
Yeah,
I can continue.
You got big injuries last season. Who could pop down? So if Saliba got popped down again, that's it. You're done again.
It's possible, because we don't have Timber there. We don't have Tamiyasu. Even White. It's got a little niggle.
What about if Rice or Odegaard got popped down? You'll be all right?
Nah. We'll be in trouble.
Well, hopefully you don't get any injuries, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully you stay fit all season.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, we're going to be challenging for years to come. And we're only going to get better.
Yeah, well, keep challenging, man. We'll have to wait and see, innit?
I like the fact that it is that you expect us to win titles. And we just got rid of Wenger.
I don't
And whilst it is that Wenger was on his last legs, we weren't winning titles.
I don't expect you not to win a title.
But how you're talking is that you do expect us to win titles.
That's because how you lot talk. So how you lot talk, if you are on the level that you lot say you are and doing what you're saying you are, then that should be the next step.
I'm talking to you.
Well, how you
in
talk
this
then?
room, I am the only Arsenal representative. I'm talking to you.
Yeah, so even with the way you talk and with the things that you said, that's the expectation, isn't it? It's not that I look at Arsenal and think, oh yeah, I expect
Arteta's going to be winning titles galore.
You lot should, if you're not winning the title, what all the stuff that you're saying, like what's it all in aid of?
It's about competing, and then you're looking at our opponents. Remember, City's still City. City's still City. Once upon a time, United was United. That's no longer an issue. So it's City. It's now Liverpool. And before Liverpool obviously had to rebuild, it was City and Liverpool. To expect Arteta to just come in and then gazump them in a manner in which it is that your tongue is articulating, it's crazy to me. So the fact that it is that we're even competing, and this is the second year that we're up there, 100% there's progress.
Okay, so what's the window? When do you expect to win a title?
In my head, once it is that we have a proper striker, let's confirm striker, right? And then as a deputy, it's somebody to come in and 100% they can get goals. Our midfield, good. I still need another midfielder. Yeah. Our defense, if everybody's firing and injury free, oh sweet. That's when it is. I'm like, nah, we need to win something wavy this year. That's me.
Okay.
But I'm seeing what we're lacking. I'm seeing it, and I love the fact that we're still competing, even though I'm seeing that we're lacking. It's crazy levels, man. Plus, I want to be able to, if somebody's out or if they just need a rest, somebody coming back in, there's no drop off in quality, none. And that's when it is that you have expectations levied towards Arsenal.
Are you getting
Just
Ivan
like
Toney
City.
in January?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know. I think they're looking for a loan for Ivan Toney.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
I think so. I think that's what I'm reading.
Would that do it for you?
What?
You get a proper striker in January, could fire you to the title this season.
I like how you're smiling and asking me stupid questions. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. Because we're in a nice, comfortable place right now.
Yeah, no, I wish you all the best, man. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly.
You would lie, but I'm not. I will take it like you're not lying.
You will have the day you deserve. Don't worry, man.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, let's get into Out Ere. This was a quick show.
Yeah, he just came though.
I haven't I didn't read this in advance because obviously I never had an iPad. But it said
you can maybe do the first one.
Yeah, that's where we're going because you sent Brent a video, so let's just go there.
I sent Brent a video. Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Right,
What's
it
up?
must be this one.
Nope, that's not that. So that sucks.
Dun, dun, dun. Download.
Oh. I might have to go vital, you know. I've been there 3 days in a row.
Serious.
Cooking. Any joy, Brent?
I'm going to look at Emmanuel's thing. And
Sorry, folks, just having technical difficulties. This is Brent's fault because Eman did send it to him in advance.
When's the last time you ate from there?
Yesterday.
Serious?
One the day before that.
Why
was the last
don't
time.
you not bulk buy, but buy a couple of stuff and then put it in the fridge? So you have to travel there to get it fresh?
Yeah.
You know, food the next day is better than the same day.
Yeah, I think that's with livestock and thing though. I don't know whether vegan food hits the same way.
Emmanuel, what's the...
It depends on what food it is, you know.
Well, you know what food it is.
No, but what I mean is it's not always all everything the same, innit?
That is fair, you know.
Yeah,
Stupid man.
White people.
There's a ladder fight.
Oh my god. I can't believe this dude is trying to get
Has he got like an England hat on or something?
Yeah.
Some random dude.
Oh no. Oh no.
Do you know how pressed you got to be to go find a ladder and take down the Palestine
risk
flag?
falling because that could just slide up right down.
Kicked it. Oh, look. Then they proceed to have a ladder fight. I've seen this.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
he dropped.
Got you. His foot is stuck in there. No, why has he got spare? What are we doing here?
Because he came prepared. Look at this England, man.
Can you imagine your car just chilling there? Now your car's under attack.
He's got a win now, though, because he made him drop. You came out to protect Palestine. Oh,
That's
iced him. Ah. You came out to protect Palestine, and he made you drop on the floor. Like, you have to win.
Yeah, you got to.
Like,
Now he's actually got an England hat. Ooh, that would have been. Oh, not another team member.
He's in East Ham.
Mr. Brothers in Arms. They was just on the same page. He didn't even know him, did he? He was just walking down the road.
But,
That's the unity right there, man.
What happens in East Ham?
Do you reckon that was in East London?
East Ham.
Why do you say that?
no, don't ask me why. You know exactly why I'm saying that.
Do you have Palestine flags in your area?
No.
Horrible area. What about you?
Nah.
Do you have what?
Do you?
Have what?
Palestine flags. Yeah.
No. I keep my eyes on the road when I'm driving.
They're visible though. I drive through the streets. Now they're noticeable in my
Looking for
ends.
them.
Huh?
You're looking for them.
You can't miss them.
Oh, you're the Palestine hunt.
You can't miss them.
Spot the flags.
There's Palestinian flags all over the show. Like all over the place. It's actually like, right, look, there's another one. There's another one. You know, there's bare of them. That's what it is. That's real areas showing support. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know where you live, man, but horrible
Know
people.
where you live.
Huh?
No, your parts.
All right, he's not uptown. He's living with the Zionists.
These here parts.
Did he win the fight? Because if he didn't win the fight, he might be done at here.
I mean, the white guy retreated eventually.
So he done his job.
Yeah, he did. It would have been better if the white guy tried to retreat but couldn't retreat because his leg was finished. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, all we want is for them to get out of the land. So,
and if you're gonna stop the car and fast yourself up in people's business and jump out and fight, man, and all that, yeah, ain't you supposed to put the flag back up when you finish as well?
Probably did. He tried to kill him.
So what?
He tried to kill him.
Oh, what? Because of what? When he swooped it from his up the ladder? That was dangerous, isn't it? To be fair.
So let's just say, are you saying that because it's a Palestinian flag? If it was a different flag,
that what? If it was a different flag, what?
Yeah, obviously you're leaning towards Palestinian.
Yeah.
Side, right?
Yeah.
So he's ripped it down, and you've obviously seen that the guy might be racist because he's wearing one of them England hats, in it.
Yeah.
Suppose it was a different flag. Suppose you didn't care about any of these particular beefs. How would you see this video? Because he was driving. He was on his way home or to something, right?
And then he stopped.
And he's got another car, and he told him, "Don't take that down," right?
Mm.
And he didn't listen because I brought ladders for this.
Multiple ladders.
And the thing is, I don't even know if it is that. It looks like he lives around that area.
Yeah, he must do.
He must be a local.
There's a
Couldn't
big
have travelled
ladder.
with the ladder.
Yeah.
He didn't even have a car. That means he walked. there
He
with a
walked
ladder.
through the ladders.
So he's not jumped out to kick.
If it was just
the
any
bin.
other flag, I'd probably be onto the English guy. I'm onto the English guy anyway. But because at the end of the day,
he's racist, isn't it?
yeah, but I just like busy. I just think like,
He's a busybody man.
yeah, like why are you so busy like that you want to go and get a ladder? Like someone's gone out of their way to climb and put this flag on the top of the lamppost, yeah, which is already a lot of effort. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's pissed you off so much that you're gonna bring a ladder out of your yard to go and climb up and take the flag off. Like, lie, man.
Interesting. So let's just say you lived I'm just probably wasting time here. Sorry. Maybe it's right outside his house. That particular lamppost with
Okay.
that flag.
Mm.
And because he's racist, he doesn't want his fellow racists to think that he's supporting this crap. And maybe they've put that outside his house really high because they know he's racist.
But then, yeah, he'll still be done at air then. If he's racist.
'Cause
That
he's
means
racist.
Yeah, because he's racist. So he'd deserve it. Yeah, he's definitely done it. I don't know where he found that hat. That hat is giving off.
And a beanie.
Where on the Knights Templar thing. That is a proper racist man hat. You get me? And he
Every time
put
you
on,
see that particular red cross, do you just think, oh, the person's racist?
unless like you've got no reason to bear that cross unless football's on. So when there's football, like when there's like a Euros or a World Cup in England in a tournament, like I get it. Like if England ain't playing and you got that flag,
That's so interesting. So outside of when England's playing, you can't wear the clothes.
I'm just saying that if you've got that kind of that swag outside of England,
Yeah,
playing
people are just
football,
going to assume that you're racist.
a nationalist. Get what I'm saying? Nationalist folk. Why are you wearing that? Because nobody wears their flags like that unless something's going on.
I don't know. I mean, Nigeria wears their flag on their T-shirt all the time. Jamaicans wear their flags on it.
Only when Usain Bolt's running and thing or carnival.
Trinidadian tops has the entire flag on it.
And I've never seen you in it.
wear it.
So there we go.
Oh, is that what you're
saying?
proven.
But also, those countries don't do a get out of the
You've
country.
only seen me in
black
anyway.
I've known you for like
that
6
means
years.
nothing. Each time I'm here, I only wear my uniform.
I've seen you walk to the shop. I've seen you go gym. Like,
have you seen me in the summer?
Well, TD was in the summer.
What, black shorts? What are you talking about?
I saw you in a salmon joint once. That was about it.
All right, so I'm not the type of guy that this would.
Oh, you did have a salmon joint one time.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a little brown one time as well. So you telling me that you don't always dress like this?
No, I find it funny that that particular symbol is synonymous with racism.
You find that funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, but every time
And
that
long
symbol's
may that
come out
be,
there.
innit?
Second?
Long may that be. Because I swear.
I thought you were fighting for their rights.
You have an England top, right?
Probably. Well, I did
I swear I've seen you with that same red cross somehow.
England were probably playing, innit?
You rep that?
I support England.
And this is what I'm saying. A black man is wearing that. But he's saying anybody who's caught outside of the game being played
in the Euros and the World Cup.
It's giving coon.
Coon?
It is.
How?
Don't go in the out here
supporting my black
threatening
brothers.
people when Rashford, Saka, and thinking missed the goal, the penalties.
Saka and that. I would have threatened them too. I just wanted to use racism. I was mad with them too. I just wouldn't. I just didn't. Need
Yeah, but
to
the whites
display
were
it with
using racism to do that.
That's why it was bad.
That's why I wonder if you had the top. That's interesting.
What?
To be fair though, had you been in the pub, they would have got you to take that top off. The whites.
Got who? Me?
You wouldn't, but they would have tried. That would have been their go-to.
I did watch it in the pub or somewhere anyway. And after they done it, you just knew.
It's time to get out of here,
It's just
y'all.
a dark day descended over the city, man. Like over the whole country, a dark cloud just descended over the whole
We were
country.
scared to go to the office,
and you
you
could
know.
just feel the racismo, like in the because people wasn't saying it, they wasn't conveying it, but you can just tell it was just like, look at them.
It's too much, you know, because anything that happens, anything that happens with black people at it, like the whites really look at every black person they really hold them to it. Because even like people are talking about the day after they went to the office after the Nella incident, and they had to put their head down.
Serious?
Yes.
Oh my
The last time a
goodness.
celebrity last night. People were like, I didn't watch it, even though they did.
Oh my goodness.
It's
That's
crazy.
how hostile it is for you in corporate space.
Not me, though. I dare you to come and tell me about Saka missed anything. I'll call HR right now and sue everybody. You'll never see this face again because I've been paid out, bitch.
The way you weaponize that, I'm calling it that, hilarious.
What? One thing about me, I've told you that, boy, I'm lying. I'm lying in waiting for someone to just call me a nigga bitch. That's it. That's what I mean. So one time. Just, I wouldn't even make a scene. Okay. That's it.
When them man they missed them pennies, it was the first thought in my head. It was literally the first thought in my
Yeah,
head.
I thought that. I said, damn.
I was like, these poor boys.
Everyone knew. Like,
I was like,
damn. And it was free. I said, nah.
I said,
nah.
This is gonna be
We're
tough.
done.
Do you think we're just making it up in our head?
No.
Nah.
Why not?
People actually had reported accounts of actually being like cast and cussing them and stuff like that.
But Britain's not racist.
So what?
Apparently so.
Britain's not racist.
They did a whole. Remember they did a whole reports and the findings.
Who's it like,
found-
Kemi? Was that
Because
Kemi?
Kemi would question
that
whether
people?
you're just making it up.
Oh, she definitely would.
Kemi's full of shit. Firstly, Kemi, Kwasi, they're all they're all full of shit. You get me? Definitely not making it up. I think every man and his dog knew that the racismo level just got
Was
turned up
100%.
like 6 notches.
Like,
So,
damn.
question, because you would feel it coming, right? Because as soon as he did it, you just felt it coming. Something changed. But all the way up to that point, they were cheering on the darkies.
That's crazy, you know.
was
The
it-
way they
You know how crazy
switched.
that is.
We was in it together.
You know how crazy that is.
One of us.
And they'd be like, "Oh, fella, oh."
They literally were like, I'm glad they let
But
the
as soon
open the
as-
borders. And that's what's scary, man.
Yeah.
Anyone could get it.
Anyway,
Anybody could get it.
and it's just death by association. Just to get me.
But that's how they are there. Because even I just read a tweet, actually, funny enough, and some black girl, I don't know if the colleague is black, but I doubt it's black. It's giving Karen. She basically said how her colleague lost her husband out of nowhere, and she helped her with like going to the funeral directors, planning the funeral, been there for her, supported her, all that kind of stuff. And she just found out the woman filed a complaint to HR because she was eating at her desk. So yeah, it's what you're saying. It's all well and good until you do something I don't like. Now all they see is black. You're black. I wonder how that woman's doing.
You're black.
You're black. You are black. Okay. It's crazy.
Do you ever buy yourself stuff for Christmas? Do you ever treat yourself?
Oh yeah, you did ask us that.
Do you look forward to Christmas? What did you do during Christmas?
No. I look forward to the food. I like the food.
Who are you meeting? Which house do you normally meet up at? Mummy's?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you help with the cooking?
Do you remember he email talking about they're not meant to be in there, they just come in, do some tasters, give advice about it needs more time, and then they walk back out.
Yeah, I just dictate.
Have a dumpling thrown on your head.
This
is what you should have.
No, this is their time to shine. This is a culmination of everything you've been working towards your whole life. Christmas dinner. These are going to be great.
You know what's so funny is that I look forward to like when Christmas is at my house because I'm getting everything catered in. Like I'm not cooking one damn thing. Like I'm literally I'm so looking forward to that.
How can you guarantee the taste though?
Because it'll be someone I know. It would have been the service I've tried. That'd be where, you see, that's why I would have been gearing up to the whole year. Because the whole year I would have been on a tour, seeing who can be trusted with this task.
I think we're having lots of different stuff this year. Lamb, beef, lobster.
That's what I think. He has no idea.
Prawns.
Yeah,
all that stuff. We eat good on Christmas.
Do you have a WhatsApp group for the family?
No.
So you'll call each other and then pass the message on?
About what we're eating?
Well, he wouldn't know
It's
that,
not going to be
remember?
the eating stuff. I'm just talking about in general. Like, how do you find out stuff for the family? Is it...
I talk to them.
Oh, do you? Oh, I thought you just show up and you find out what's on the menu.
What, for Christmas?
Yeah.
No,
You're
because-
not involved with the cooking.
No, because I know. I told it we'll talk. We'll have a conversation. Like what we're eating for Christmas, what we're having, what we want, and then we'll sort it out.
Is it you just talking to mummy?
I was talking to my sister about it. I just talked to my mum. She can.
When you go and you're in the living room, I don't know where your guys congregate. Who's your favorite person to talk to?
Oh,
because I'm not my family. There's only.
Don't do all this.
Anyway,
Just say what
who's
you're
your favorite
saying.
person?
Because
there's food. I hear there's food, right? There might be entertainment.
Yeah,
You
but for
might
the
play some
vibes,
games.
yeah.
But yeah. Whilst you wait for this, that, and next, I know you be across your legs, phone in your hand. You're seeing what other people are doing for Christmas, but who can actually distract you from doing that? Putting your head in your phone.
Christmas is so boring. And once I eat, I'm gone.
You see?
What?
That's the vibe I was getting from just picturing your life.
So you don't know what's on the day with them?
Not the whole day, no. I don't do that shit. It's boring.
How many hours do you spend?
I'll
Do
go.
you come in time for lunch?
I usually go first thing in the morning. Go get breakfast. Go get Christmas breakfast.
And then you go back home and then you go back for lunch?
No, and then I'll just chill out. We should be chilling out. I'll be on the phone or watching something or whatever, and then have Christmas dinner.
But lunch?
No, usually not lunch. No.
It's never ready in time for lunch.
So you do stay for the day?
Yeah, for most of it, and then I have a goal, or people. Sometimes everybody will just come over to ours in the evening, so there'll be loads of people at our house, or I'll just go about my business.
None of them are interested. You ain't got no cousins that you like, let's catch up and this, that, and that. None of them. They're all older or mad young.
Yeah, no, I've got cousins and that. I'm just like, I see these people not all the time, but
No,
like
so
I
it's
know
not
you
special.
lot, like man. It's not.
Yeah.
This ain't. It's not like this Christmas I got
Different
some
day.
new cousins or something. Like you know what I'm trying to say. Like I know everybody here, man. Like what we doing, man? Like we're gonna make a big deal out of this. Like we're just chilling, just consume, enjoy the moment, open any presents if we got any presents.
Yeah.
It's not like that much of a big deal.
Yeah. Do you go back?
My favorite thing about Christmas is eating the food.
Yeah, I can imagine. And obviously, it's not around the table. It's just wherever it is that you can actually sit down and put a plate on your lap.
No, we sit around dinner table.
How many people are in your house?
What, for dinner?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if everybody's there. I don't know. It depends because sometimes people invite themselves for dinner, so the table's a bit full, or we could put the extension and get a bigger table. How many people we can hold a lot of people around our dinner table?
Really?
What maximum?
Yeah.
Actually, she got a new table. I don't know if there's an extension in there, but we've had like 8, 9 people around the table before.
To be honest, that's nothing. I thought that you had more people in the house.
What, eating? Now they got to come afterwards. After we have dinner, then they can come.
Just to collect.
Yeah, they can collect and they can eat at their own time. We can have different.
Yeah. So it's just your immediate family.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, I understand.
We'll have different sittings so we can eat and then have people can come in and eat and all
Do
that.
you vibe with your sisters' men?
Sisters who?
Men.
What type of men?
I don't think you just have one sister, right? A couple, right?
Yeah, no, I don't. No man ain't coming in the yard on Christmas. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, what have you done?
Huh?
What have you opened up?
It's not that type of party, man.
I hate you, man.
You got.
And they
I
got
was waiting for you. I was waiting for you.
If you got a boyfriend,
I'm
that's
actually waiting for you to say something.
yeah. If you got a boyfriend, it's cool, man. If you want to spend time with your boyfriend, you don't go about your business and do what you're doing. It's not right. Yeah.
It's actually so funny. My brother said the same thing.
There
Like,
you
they
go.
got family.
Yeah. You don't go.
But it changes when you're married, right? Surely.
Listen, I don't know what anyone's talking about because my mum's out here doing fasting and praying for her daughters to get married. My brother's over there too, but he don't want to see no man around. Someone's prayer's got to give. So, my man will be at the dinner table. I don't know about y'all. Ridiculous. It's so funny, man.
Yeah, I suppose it will change when you get married. You get me? If you're in a long-term relationship or something like that, then by this point, it's clear you're like in it for the long run.
Yeah.
So then you can get integrated into the family.
Yeah, but to my question, are you cool with the men?
I
saw 2 of them at the live show, innit?
What, my sisters?
Yeah.
Oh, with my dad.
And I saw the 2 guys that they were with. Are you cool with them?
I don't know them.
Or chop it
guys.
up?
Nah, I don't know them niggas.
So interesting.
I told you I don't get involved in gal business. If you don't give a shit what they're doing, I don't know them, man. These man.
I hear you.
Hmm?
I hear you.
Yeah. I don't know these niggas.
Are there any movies that you specifically watch Christmas time?
Friday after next. Might watch some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Or The Snowman.
Okay.
Like The Snowman. Home Alone.
Mm-hmm.
I said I was going to watch that, didn't I?
You should watch Home Alone. What else?
I think you'd enjoy it, you know. It's well done. It's well done and it makes you feel
Yeah,
like
well, you know what?
Christmas.
Little kids acting irritate me, man.
No,
Well, not
he
irritate me. They have to
acts
be really
well.
good. You have to be on Mary Kate and Ashley type of... Them kids are talented.
Is it?
They're very talented. Very talented kids. And Lindsay Lohan type of vibe.
Well, have you got your movies that you're going to put on this over the Christmas?
Same ones.
What's that?
Home Alone.
Who?
Home
Oh.
Home Alone. Yeah, Home
Is that
Alone's
it?
a vibe.
It sounded like it was a list. That's it. That's it.
Passion of the Christ? No?
Nope.
He said nope. You heathen.
That film is violent, man.
Yeah, it is intense.
It's a great film, man.
They might as well call that. They should have called that The Day They Battered Jesus. They was
Alright.
going for it. No, that
really
film
did.
is.
It's intense.
Oh,
But that's what they did to Jesus, isn't it?
who?
No.
yeah.
No. Sorry, what segment is this? 'Cause this is silly. It's 11:30. We've got things to do with the day.
All right. Well, the racist is done out here, so we can get into outro.
All right, people. Oh, there. I have to lips the mic. All right, people. Thank you. Why are you zoomed in out there? Can't you see? How can you zoom into the dock like that? Okay, thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that great stuff. Also, big up our researchers. We appreciate y'all every single time. Big up Brent's AI, always doing the things that need to be done in the chat. What else is there? Follow us on our social media platforms, The Day After TNB, on Instagram, Twitter, and on TikTok. Also, if you want to send dilemmas in and the number to call when we're live on air, the number is always, I will say, if you're watching the show live, the number is always pinned in the chat. But I just think everyone should know the number by heart by now.
And it's in the description also.
Yes, it's always in the description as well. So if you want to send voice notes, text messages, WhatsApp, obviously no inappropriate stuff. You don't know who's going to have the phone. Could be Brent, could be somebody else. Sorry? Okay. Number 07564841073. And if you'd like to inquire about the show or feature on the show, you can email the team at thedayafter@thenewblack.com. The email starts from the day after, not at before the day after, but the day after at thenewblack.com. Have a great weekend, people, and we'll see you back on Monday.
Peace.